Hello.
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 Did you know sumo wrestlers also tuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I would expect, because like it's very physical. You know what I mean? I'm sure that they don't have to worry that much, but they do also get picked up by their shorts a lot, right?
I don't know the why. I just learned it as a fact while I was
I don't know.
looking
I feel like it's a pretty good idea to not leave your penis in attack mode when you're doing that kind of shit.
I mean, maybe, but like it's gonna flash everyone. I mean, maybe that's why they're there though. maybe that's why you bought the ticket.
5DARPS.
Hello. I don't know where that came from either. But we're here. Welcome. We are in the new arc, which started last time, of 5DARPS. Somehow I'll make a duelist out of you. That's what I decided to go with, because it was like the last 5 minutes to prepare for the stream, and I was like,
We
that
didn't
one.
even help.
It was that one. That's it. There we go. Perfect. We've done it. We are going to jump in, and it's been a while. It's been a while since we did this, because I've been sick and I still am sick. It's crazy. Wow.
Crazy.
So crazy.
You've been
we
sick
Blank through the recap
and
this time.
tired.
We could let Blank do the recap, but I think I'll still have one of you guys do it. Okay.
Fine. Oh yeah, I don't think I got my inspo last time.
No, you didn't.
Oh, look at the time. I have to make an excuse.
Why?
For what?
You're right. It's gonna roll on FOMO.
It's either me or FOMO, that's the drill.
Trying to find one of your inspirations so I can copy them, and I think they're all dead.
Oh yeah, all the woman inspirations are gone, I guess.
All the woman inspirations are gone. No.
No more women. No more.
I will say, make it a statement, because now I've noticed, I like how this campaign has so far, and from the get-go, been the most outwardly flirty compared to 5DARPS 1, and we somehow have no smash dice.
You don't need them.
Just watch.
You don't need 'em.
They were only
I don't
holding
know
you
where we're
back.
going.
They were only holding you back before. Let's be honest.
White girl inspiration.
White girl.
Anyway, I can do the recap if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
Okay,
make
sure.
your woman inspiration while you're doing that.
Cool.
There we go. That
So,
way we can reset the pattern. There you go. Yeah.
Yes. Previously on 5DARPS, as the group were making their way back to the dorms, they met a woman outside. She was chilling out in the schoolyard, finding trouble, never looking too hard, but she's not a student. So anyway, Kate walked past her because Kate was tired, you know? Whereas Benny, Gregor, and Talzin, they decided to talk to Raku. And she introduced herself. She got some art later on. And she explained to them that, hey, I'm not gonna be staying here, of course, so you guys don't need to worry about that. The three of them pressed her on information about, you know, what does she know about this place? And so they decided to give her the following information of, hey, you need money in this society, and make sure to be careful because, you know, it'll be difficult. And she was like, I'll go find some money, just like that. And then she left. The three of them were like, and there she goes. Gregor, your chance, you know, get her name. And Gregor was like, what's your name? And she gave it Raku. No relation to Riku.
Do you think?
I hope. Anyway,
she was gonna have a different name, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
She was gonna have a much different name, but I decided not to do it because it's very funny, but still.
It'll be very funny. Anyway, the three of them decide to make their way to their room and head to sleep. Benny and Talzin would be in one room, and they decide to talk for a little bit, make sure to, you know, clean up their room. Talzin had to make room so that his squirrel friend, I forgot his name.
James.
James, yeah, James. James would have to like remove his stuff. The two of them would be in one room. Grogga and our boss, Samurai, they talked for a bit, and Samurai was like, "Oh, you want the top bunk?" And Greg was like, "No, you can have the top bunk if you want." And then Samurai was like, "Oh, I thought we were gonna have an argument." And Greg was like, "We can have an argument, but like, I don't know how we would argue." And Sammy was
The
like,
other way around. Gregor wanted to fight. And Sarah's like,
Greg
no.
wanted to fight. Sammy was like, "No, we've lost our time. The time is over. I don't have a fight boner anymore." Also, before they headed upstairs, Gregor had a weird feeling that Benny and Talzin didn't. A feeling of like, I wouldn't say warmth, but a strange feeling within the area.
I'm feeling all calm and stress free. That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Exactly.
That's definitely
wasn't
not
nature. There was less pressure within Gregor. Anyway, so they went to sleep, but Gregor wanted to investigate this because this feeling came back, and he tried to wake up the other two, which didn't work out. And then made his way to Kate because Kate was, the default, I guess, if the other two aren't awake. Kate opened the door, saw Gregor close the door. This became a recurring gag. Anyway, the two of them would work together to figure out what that feeling was. Unfortunately, while they weren't able to find it, Kate was able to feel it eventually through Gregor's help. And then Kate went to sleep as well as Gregor. And then, unfortunately, Kate couldn't get to sleep. So she was like really frustrated, annoyed, tried to like hide in the covers in the room. Someone walked into the room, was like, "Hey, someone left me a present, and they know my type. Hey, my servant, how you doing?" And Kate was like, "I'm not your servant, but we can keep this going." And she was like, "Oh, no, now you're being pushy. I don't like that." my woman bone is gone. We're both tops. One of us has to bottom eventually. Anyway, she explained what that feeling was. It was the scales. And that was it. That was all the context. Maybe we'll get some more context later in the future. Who knows? Anyway, Kate decided to get up, tell Gregor the news, and leave. Gregor was like, "Wait, what?" And then accepted that information. In the morning, everyone gathered while the commotion with the geese was happening. The geese were getting feed, alarms were going off, alarms were getting stopped. So everyone talks with each other, figuring out it was the weekend as well. And they decided that they might need to go to the principal to see if they could gather anything, if there were any changes to the arrangement that could be made. And so they made their way to the principal's office, which was really easy to get to, as if he was expecting everyone. And so at the office, he was able to inform us that, "Hey, I understand your situation, kind of. I don't want to believe it's real, but I guess it's real. You guys have some form of evidence. But now to let me inform you of what's happened recently, which is Dual AI. So Dual AI is a new thing that the Formula Association, now named the Formula
Fortune.
Fortune.
Now named the Fortune Association, have introduced, which is allegedly meant to combat spirits, in air quotes, he was like. And then we informed him that, "Hey, we experienced this dual AI thing during one of our duels in the spirit world." I was like, "I guess that's some information that I will take into consideration. By the way, don't trust the police. Fuck the police. Trust me. Your boy, your home dog. Listen.
Your chancellor.
Your chancellor." I'll say principal. I'll say chancellor. It's interchangeable.
Your homie.
Anyway,
your cancer
listen,
homie.
The chancellor homie.
Chancellor Bradford. Give a homie a chancellor. Anyway.
You just gotta give a homie a chancellor, man.
Yeah. Anyway, he was able to provide some information about our current situation. He was also able to tell us that, "Hey, you guys might be able to go straight into, the pro circuit due to the new introduction that the Fortune Association has done, which is basically invest in the students in here. And any tournaments that are really going to happen are going to be going through the school. So use that opportunity and take it well. I know it's irregular, but he was like, it was worth the risk." And eventually Kate left due to, finding out that she won't get back to her dorms. The others talked a bit more. He was able to drink some coffee after Gregor made some. And with that, he was also able to inform us of how Nadia and Jem were slightly doing and how they would be at the Cypher Dome. Kate was the first one to arrive at the Cypher Dome since she left a bit early, and they were able to talk with this boyo whose names I've forgotten. He's a third year. He was upset that there were more first years.
Did
because
I tell you his name last time?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I couldn't say it should be on there. I told him.
Yeah. Yes. Guy in the pink hoodie. A pink guy, as I'll refer him to, was like, basically him and Nadia were having a bit of an argument / fight, and Kate was able to inform him that yeah, they're meant to be at the dorm because of situations and stuff, and he was like, oh, fine, but also upset because this was his chance, you know. He could have made it into the big leagues, you know, apart from he lost to Nadia.
No, he's mad because he was trying to get Cypher to being higher, not nothing to do with the pro stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He wants Cypher in a high position because, you know, Cypher's always, you know, not thought of in a positive light, let's be honest. And he thought this would be the chance for him to do that because there'll be less first years. However, now there's more first years, meaning that first years might drag him down. However, considering his deal with Nadia, that might not be an issue, let's be honest. He might have the best lifers currently, allegedly. Anyway,
well, it doesn't matter if he has the best lifers if they're just going to move out, you know?
Yeah, if they move out. However, Nadia did mention that she might be staying, who knows? But she also said that Jem wasn't doing the best. And so Kate decided that she would make some tea for the both of them. But she'll go to her apartment first to make the tea and then come over. And they would talk to Jem, see how she's doing, take care of her. Meanwhile, the rest of them, they were like, fuck it, let's buy some cards. We'll go hunt down our boyo Phantom Dealer because he allegedly jumped out a window at one point. And so we're gonna look for him in the forest. This will not be a needle in a haystack situation, clearly not. However, if they have a James, they'll be fine. So they made their way through the forest, and in the forest, in one of the trees, there's a Raku waiting, watching, hungry. Staring at the squirrel, thinking if it would be a good lunch.
Redhead, save me.
But yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good recap there. Other than the stuff going down with the association, we also had gotten to hear about all of the different companies that could potentially give you guys some funding and whatnot. But other than that, everything's basically down. We also talked a little bit more about how the ex-chancellor tried to fucking break everything through here and found a weird secret underground facility beneath the school where there used to be a prison.
Trying to find Atlantis, finds just plain old money laundering.
And somebody else tried to use it as a hotel kind of deal.
I was trying to find Atlantis.
Technically, he's the chancellor who's done the most.
Also, did they fire the guy that was caught, or did they just suspend him?
Never said.
I believe all that staff was removed, allegedly, from what Chancellor said.
They were removed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what exactly that means, who's to say?
Who knows? Maybe they all just became cops. Who the fuck knows?
Maybe. With all that being said, though, we'll go ahead and give you two little splations. Look at those splations. They're woman splations. I made them. I made those. I did. Also, you did, I believe, use up one of your cards. I think we already took it away from you, though.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it was one of them.
It was the question one,
yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. You already used up your question. So that's good. What was that?
High Priestess, I think.
High Priestess. There you go.
Yes. And then the Priestess has been used in DM, so we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Hey, yo. Okay.
As we come back into things, with the three of these guys heading off into the forest, we are gonna come back and start up with Kate. I know you've already been talking a little bit, but we're gonna make you talk more
Yes.
because
That's
I've
fine.
decided that's funny to me.
Okay.
So Kate, as we come back to you, as everybody has made their way out and things are a little bit calmer than they've been so far since being in the Slifer dorms, you go inside your room, you look around to see again all the things that are in here that belong to your roommate, that is still very much a mystery to you and understanding anything about them, even though you have already sent me art of them.
Yep. This one is not
Anyway.
canon.
But yes, with that being
Yes.
said, you go about, you get your tea set that we said that you had before. You go ahead and start to make things. You're making a full pot, I'm guessing?
I'll make a full pot. Yes.
As you are doing so, you do find, as you are making things and as things are going about, I do want you to do one roll for me, please. And that roll is a willpower check.
Yes.
Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll use one.
Everything's fine.
And the woman's
Everything's
inspiration.
fine.
Everything's so
Listen.
chill.
I told you everything's fine.
19. Second roll. I won that toy.
No,
19
you got
again.
219.
By 21.
As you are making the tea and as you are looking about the place, the thought inside your head keeps coming back as you heard the scales were something that was causing all this stuff. You do now that you have known that the origin of whatever this is in this room, you do feel that weird sense of calm even stronger as you start to look around. You have no idea where you would begin to look. It's definitely not out in the open, but you definitely feel something in this room. It reminds you of when you were in that other world. You definitely feel more than you see.
Okay, that's something I'll have to ask her when she gets back. Oh, you're awake. Huh. Interesting.
You look over
She'll
to
pull up.
you look over to your new dual disc, your new one,
Yes.
because as
The
you
new one.
left the thing before, they gave you the red one. You have the red one now.
Yeah.
You look over at your new dual disc with your the red that's all about it, as well as the new slot that has things for your dual AI, as that growl seems to be coming from it. You look over as you do notice that is where currently the summoned skull is sticking out slightly.
Anything you can think of? Okay, eventually I'm gonna have to figure out how to speak growl.
Currently, there is nothing but you hear other than a slight growl coming from the card. It does not seem to be a growl as in like an anger or anything towards you or anything like that. It does seem to be how this card is somewhat communicating. As you go to it, you take the card, I'm guessing, from it. You do feel that there's a strange presence about it. And at this point, you don't really know too much about Spirity Wumbo Jumbo.
Yes.
But it is definitely, the card definitely feels much different than a lot of the cards you own currently. Probably because a lot of the cards you own currently technically aren't any of the cards you really had at all until now.
I'll figure this out eventually, but welcome to the team, Summer School. I'm gonna have a lot of use for you, hopefully, if I can draw you in a 60 card deck.
Well, currently you don't have to worry about drawing him
Yes.
because you don't have
In
an
the
extra
spirit
one.
zone. Yes.
As it growls and as you talk to it, you place it back in the spirit zone just as you hear the pot of tea beginning to start its boil off the other side. You wait a little bit of extra time as you are messing about with it, going about how you would normally go to make it, before finally getting that full nice pot that you do have. What kind of tea is it?
I think I'll go with Green tea. Green tea is nice.
Okay. You get your pot of green tea after you have got everything sort of ready and waiting for it. You step out from your spot. As you do find that looking further in toward the other dorms, toward the other girl section dorms, there are about, again, 4 other doors other than yours. You find that one of them, about 2 doors down, is open. That was not the one that Nadia had gone to before, but that is the one that is currently open.
She'll make her way there and knock just in case someone's forgotten to lock the door.
You look inside. You do find that both Nadia and Jim are inside of this door. As they look to you. Oh yeah, right here. You see that Jim is just kind of off, standing in the corner, looking around.
Well,
sorry, was gonna have
interesting.
everything go over their room, but they insisted coming over here.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Separate roommates then?
Hmm?
Roommates separate?
Oh yeah, we don't. We're not in the same dorm.
Mhm.
From what I can
Fair.
tell, you're the only one that has your own personal one. She looks back to Jim. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There were an odd number of people, I guess.
Well, let us know if you ever want to sleep over. I'm sure I can. Well, I probably can't kick her out. You might have to live with her.
I'd rather not live with anyone, if at all possible.
Completely fair. Anyway, I made some green tea.
As you step in with the green tea, Nadia goes to get it from you. Here, I'll take it. As they bring it over toward one of the tables that are here, you do notice that the room itself is rather clean, at least from what you can tell from the older things that were put here. You do note that a lot of stuff has been hastily strewn across the room from the boxes, seemingly almost like something burst out from the boxes of things that Nadia had moved in here with. And you see her look over to it. She's like, "Yeah, I'll handle that. I'll handle that later." My roommate is a little bit different, so I wanted to make sure to handle that whenever I don't have any them or company.
Completely fair. It looks like all roommates are currently strange.
You want to trade?
Colorful. Depends. How would you feel about getting straddled in the middle of the night?
What? I mean, they
How are you
stop.
about getting sexually assaulted by another woman?
They stop and they're just like, "I was more meaning trade my roommate for you, but."
I know, I would accept that.
Well, I don't know if I should now if I'm gonna get straddled in the middle of the night.
That wasn't me. Although you did think about it for a second, so.
They sip tea.
Sips tea.
Jim just looks back and forth
You
between
did.
the two of you.
Is it a threat or a promise?
Anyway,
You should probably
what-
tell someone about that. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
it's fine. I mean, I didn't say stop. Well, yeah, and then she stopped, which is a problem. Anyway, sips more tea. And what are you laughing at?
You see Jim like go to like open their mouth to be like, why would that be a problem? But you know, you see Nadia put a hand up. So, other than that, you went to talk to the Chancellor, right? Congratulations, you
same
now
kind
know
of
what we
spiel.
have.
Yeah, not that great of news.
Yeah, though, to be fair, it seems like all we have to do is get to the next big test, and we should be able to be at least up into Raw if we want to.
Ugh. I'm just trying to think through things, and while I don't like this life of Dawn, it seems there's a higher chance of, well, considering the whole thing with the Formula Circuit, there's a higher chance of,
Standing
Fortune
out?
Association. Yes, that's it.
I was thinking the same thing, but at the same time, there's no guarantee, so I should probably start working on moving up again.
I mean, we're still first years, that's a key thing, and we do have the skills, so we would stand out to begin with. And besides, Nadia, you dueled that guy, didn't you?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Easy duel or it's difficult?
It's hard to say. He wasn't using a dual AI. I think I think people are still trying to get used to the idea. Oh, as soon as I learned about it, I stuck a card in immediately. It doesn't seem to be any back effect to using it, though I feel like I haven't got the best hang of it yet, but that's mostly because of the limit of cards more than anything.
I think, especially in being Cypher, I think we have more chance to experiment in that sense.
Are you going to be experimenting? I mean, you seem to have a really good dual AI if we can use the one that you used in the spirit world.
I'll probably still be using him, although I'll probably see if there's any ways to get more benefits out of it. I mean, we have enough time to experiment, see which dual AIs work for which situations.
That's true. Also, I don't know if you talked more about it with them, but apparently there are exceptions to certain rules. Whenever we were talking with the Chancellor, he had talked about getting certain rewards by either helping out the teachers or the Chancellor themselves. And those rewards seem like they can be more options for dual AI, including effect monsters and things like that.
Which is one of the reasons why I suggest we take on Professor Wells's class.
See, that's the problem, though. Apparently there's an even faster track.
A faster track?
I don't really know if we should, though.
What's the fast track?
I wasn't satisfied with the information after I left, so I went to get a second opinion. So I went to ask the people over at Sector Security about it. And
what did they have to say?
Well, they said that anybody who signs up with them can immediately set a synchro monster as their dual AI. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or not, but at the same time, it is very, very tempting. You should have saw Jem's eyes. You should have saw Jem's eyes light up when that happened. It was just a little tempting, is all.
I mean, it's completely fair. Your decisions are your decisions, though. I did slightly agree with the Chancellor about not talking to Sector Security to an extent.
Why is that?
I mean, he seemed honest enough.
Well, yeah,
besides, I mean,
at the moment, we don't really know anything about any of these guys, especially when it comes to the Chancellor. Apparently, he's the one in charge of the school, but he can't help us out whenever he knows that we're in the right.
And how much do you think Sector Security could help?
Well, depending on which one I can throw in there, probably a big help. If I can get, depending on if I have any limits to what synchro monsters I can put in there, I could definitely see having my Kaiser be very, well, effective in these formats. But I'm not going to say yes to them, and I've advised Jem not to say yes to them yet because there are also other options.
And what are those?
Whenever I was reading over the pamphlet and asking questions, there is still the idea of those other people who are willing to give us different kinds of aid, right? Depending on who we sign up with, they might not take kindly to either the Academy or Sector Security. For example, I've heard that Kaiba Corp is really against the school itself. They used to be one of the forerunners of even owning this place. But at the same time, apparently a while ago, they were completely bought out.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to try and aim for Kaiba Corp, so...
Kaiba Corp, Industrial Illusions, Dual Ace, any of those sound really good. Any of them that really hammer forward the actual card game mechanics probably want us to have the best dual AIs, I'm guessing. so that they can show off what they can give us. But again, if we decide to work with someone like Kaiba Corp, then we'd have to ditch whatever kind of favor we have with the Academy. So at the moment, I'm not sure going with any of them is a good option.
I mean, any of the corporations that are directly with Dual AI, right? I mean, others will have other benefits, probably mostly monetary.
I don't see any of them not wanting to mess about with the dual AI thing. Though, to be fair, I don't have all the information. Sector Security could be talking about allowing us to have synchro monsters, but then end up giving us a certain one for all I know.
Well, there was that thing, I believe, where Sector Security have to use certain decks. I don't know if they'll carry it out to, you know, Academy Sector Security.
Is that how that works?
Quotes. I mean, I've only heard rumors.
I've never seen any of Sector
that.
Security do anything before. The pursuit decks are actually ones that they use for special circumstances. They have regular decks and they have pursuit decks. And both of them have both master and turbo dual variants. I've looked into it.
I see you being very convinced. Yeah, listen, Jam, none of us are gonna hold it against you, especially me. Though, if we're talking about sponsors, there was one that I was curious about since it seemed the most strange, I guess. Arcadia Industries.
Oh yeah? You know anything about them?
Nope, that's the problem. Apart from healthcare, I'm just wondering why would they be interested in dueling?
There's a couple of healthcare people involved in it. Though to be fair, I don't know half of the actual companies involved, to be fair. That one in general wasn't one that immediately took my eye. I've been mostly looking to see the ones that I know. Obviously, the ones I know would give me the most benefit, since if I know them, other people definitely know them, right?
Well,
Arcadia might just be some kind of small town medical industry for all I know.
Well, you did remember what I said. I do like a challenge.
The big thing is trying to figure out how we're supposed to get their eyes on us.
I mean, either emailing or talking to them, maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, there is a visitors area, right? So they might be looking currently.
Maybe. There could be somebody over by the visitors area, though we don't have any of the shops open yet, from what I've been told.
Well, that goes one plan.
What are you trying to do?
I mean, gathering information is the best thing to do in any case, and right now, sitting in the dorm, well, I am getting some new information from you guys. There might be a chance that I might run into someone. And by someone, I don't mean anyone I know, but maybe a potential sponsor, and who knows, maybe they'll be looking for a pitch to give out. Like you said, there's some big companies, but if there's smaller companies that aren't recognized, well, why would someone take that to begin with? So they might be trying to advertise.
Well, there's only a couple of options I can think of for actually talking with anyone right now. Unfortunately, with all of the shops not open yet, it's going to be hard to find anybody currently out and about. Though you could always talk to Sector Security or go and speak with some of the teachers, perhaps. But also, you can maybe get in with Black Clown or Dual King.
Black Clown and Dual King?
One of them have to be who's sponsoring the card shop, right?
Right. See, now we're thinking.
I know that KT Dual King has a lot of smaller shops out there, and Black Clown is everywhere when it comes to arcades and things like that. One of them have to be sponsoring the card shop, and we talked to that one girl before. Maybe her manager or someone's around.
I mean, let's give it a shot. And if not, maybe we can ask them for a free go on one of their machines. Beta testing.
That is if we can get in the door. Right now, we also have to understand that to everybody at the school, we sort of lost an entire shipment of shards.
True. And there's only so much they can kind of cover up for us.
If we had access to most of the stuff that we had before, then maybe we could talk our way out of it. But right now, even though the three of us used to be obelisks, I don't really see us talking our way out of anything. There's not really a lot of three that three Slifer girls can really do.
True. Though, if we can't talk away our problem, we can duel it out.
I'm decently confident. I was able to fix most of everything up with my deck. I fixed a lot of them with some minor issues, but I'm still having a problem with the dual AI thing.
See? Perfect time for experimentation. We'll walk about. See if anyone wants to duel a Slifer. They're probably gonna be like, huh, that'll be easy to do, and then bam, we surprise them.
Well, while I'm confident, maybe I'll get a little bit more if I see one of you two duel.
That's cool with me.
All right, let's go find someone. You guys want to leave and go see if you can either see anybody from KT or Black Clown, or if you want to find someone to duel?
Yes. We'll do
As the three of you put down your tea, you find that all of you leave Nadia's room. For a second, Jim tells you guys to wait as she jumps into her room, which is right beside of Nadia's. As she jumps in, she then comes back out wearing the red dual disc and just kind of walks out behind you guys as that goes down. What? Who's giggling?
White girl squad.
White women squad. Woo!
We're gonna look for the manager.
You see Nadia. I'm Asian.
Shit.
White woman squad and Nadia.
They're Asian and they don't have a cock.
Technically, we're all Asian.
Technically, I'm Asian Irish. No, Asian Italian.
Ambiguously Asian women squad.
I think definitely Jim and Kate can be considered potentially white women because of their heritage.
Italian. That's a strong question to
And
start talking about.
then there's Nadia, and they're just like, you know.
Yeah, I see it now. Fuck.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Girl boss squad, let's go.
Girl boss.
As you guys make your way out, before we decide to go over to the others, you are going to be going by sector security, correct? You're not going to be stopping there?
Yes.
Okay.
Going by.
Okay. You guys will be making your way over toward where the card shop was to see if there's anything there you can bring to any kind of light. As you're on your way there, we're going to go over to Taliesin, Benny, and Gregor.
The squad. Getting assaulted by the squad.
Okay, let's go.
Are you practicing?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe. As you guys will start moving your way through the forest, you guys would start to know that the forest is rather large, is rather big time in here. As you guys are moving your way through, the canopy of trees above you seem to mostly blot out a lot of the natural light you would be getting here. It seems rather thick. Upon making your way through, it does almost seem like you guys are in afternoon hours, even making your way through. Although that fresh morning air is still in the air. As you guys are making your way through, is there anything in particular you guys are going to be looking for? Are you guys going to be using any skills to be looking through anything? What's going down?
Okay, first, because my character has been hiking a lot before. The first thing I'm gonna look for is a big stick to walk with. It's important.
You look around for a big stick. Benny, roll me for your instinct, please. And by instinct, of course, Benny, I mean roll me for your predisposition.
That's such a weird.
Benny, You're able to find a stick. However, it is in the mouth of a fox.
I've lost that stick forever.
Pico,
Yes.
why are there animals on top of the floating plate?
There is a fox in here. They are looking back at you. It is a very, very nice looking fox. As they are looking back, they have a rather large stick in their jowls, much bigger than themselves, but you know, they're taking it wherever they want to take it. As they see all of you coming near, and as Benny is looking to their stick, they do give off a little bit of a growl at you.
No, don't worry. We're not going after your stick. We're just passing.
Benny, that's a wild animal.
I mean, no, you have to like
Yeah.
kind of show some kind of, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it understands words, but you can like, I don't know, make a point to it or something.
And how am I supposed to know you're not going after my stick?
Oh God, it talks.
I say keep you at bay.
Oh God, it's Scottish.
I say keep yourself at bay. You know what's good for you.
What? Why is it talking now?
You don't ask why. You accept. I'm sorry if we disturbed you.
That's right. That's right, you are.
Yeah,
But
we're not looking for any kind of trouble.
We
I guess
do have-
if you could. Oh, you could go ahead,
Sorry.
Benny. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You were talking
go
and I was
first.
interrupting.
Alright, so
Alright,
Tal's
alright.
gonna look around to see if he can find where the fuck the voice is actually coming from.
You look around, Talus, and roll me for your your instinct.
Oh boy, my instinct. So anyway, I'm gonna use this for some guidance, please.
Of course. Let me get you some guidance tokens. Da-da-da-da.
It comes from the Scottish man behind the woods.
There you go.
It comes
Thank
from
you,
the
thank
Scottish
you.
fair behind the woods.
I'll take those two over here and put these two over here, and I will roll 3 times. First up, a
Ooh,
16.
that's pretty good.
Second,
I'm glad the Persona music is playing right now. I love it.
14. And finally, 2. So 15 altogether.
You look around. As you are looking around, you are trying to find anyone else this could be. You do see from behind you in a tree, there is a person staring at the three of you. As
Dear
you
God, her
see,
voice is deep
as
and
you see,
Scottish.
as you see Raku back here. However, again, you're pretty sure that's not where the voice is coming from.
He clocked her, but knows it's not her as he turns back.
You don't know that? Maybe she
I'm
can
pretty
go that deep.
He
and
said I was
Scottish.
pretty sure it wasn't coming
You're
from.
you're decently sure that it's not coming from them, unless they're like a really masterful ventriloquist or something.
Yeah, exactly.
They could be. though.
You're a dual spirit, correct?
I'm a what? Why are you still here?
Uh,
Off with you.
We would like to ask some questions, if you wouldn't mind.
Questions. Like what kind of questions?
If
I
you
ain't
see
telling you
any,
what
like-
I got this.
No. Have you seen some sort of goblin around?
Goblin these nuts.
Damn, I got owned by a fox. I gotta drop to my knees.
He goes to the I lost a dual pose.
I just felt my stamina leave me.
You're looking for a goblin.
Yeah, some sort of goblin. Or like an echidna.
An echidna. Roll me negotiation.
Alright, baby.
Goblin
Let's
the
see.
stick got 'em.
This is the most powerful man.
No,
That's a
they double dip
17.
Drago.
17.
Aye, I've seen a goblin. Maybe one or
Oh, this is
two.
a sort of goblin.
Aye, it's in the hole.
This is a well.
It's in the hole.
Is this some sort of hole somewhere? Where's the hole?
Aye, it's a hole.
So we gotta look for a hole?
It's over there.
Is it pointing anywhere?
No.
Oh.
If I pointed
what?
if I pointed at it, I'd have to let go of the stick. And
Oh,
then
you can pull up your stick.
and then you
Look,
take
look,
it.
Here's what you do. You kind of like aim the stick a little forward so you can point with it.
Oh, you're trying to get out of my peripheral, are you?
I'm not. I can move with you if it'll make you feel better.
Maybe point with your nose.
Aye. All right. You see the fox move its head as it does, still keeping you guys firmly locked in one of its eyes. It turns its head and sort of like notions back, like somebody like shrugging their head behind their shoulder. That way.
Very well.
Take a wide berth, will you?
Yes, we will take a very wide berth.
That's right. And you.
No, James.
And you. Looking over toward Benny.
Yes.
You leave that bread.
Unfortunately, I don't have bread.
What? I thought I smelled bread on you.
Unfortunately not. I have oats. Breads actually make ducks fat.
Oh.
Bread makes ducks fat.
Are oats like bread?
In a way, yes.
Leave the oats.
Very
Are
well.
you getting robbed by a fox with a stick?
Put down the bag of oats. They're a talking fox. I don't want to see what else they can do.
You're getting
hold
robbed
a stick, they can talk.
by a talking fox at stick point. I don't know
Last
if that
Scottish
appeals.
talking fox at stick point.
You see him.
You've seen.
You see him for a moment. He hesitantly puts down the stick. Back up.
All right.
No.
Hmm?
James, back up.
James is like already flexing at him, like, oh. You see
James.
as you guys back up, he goes over, puts his little snoot inside the bag for a second, takes like a small nibble, grabs the bag and brings it back over toward the stick, leaving a couple of oats behind, but it's a sacrifice he has to make. He looks back over to you, looking to the bag of oats and the stick. Hey, you. I'll be back
Yeah.
for the stick.
Very well.
Don't touch it.
Mm.
And next
That
time,
goes for you too, James.
with these oats, maybe put something in it, you know? Maybe put something in it. Yeah.
Like a raisin?
What's that?
Oh, it's like a grape, but flat.
Yeah. Whatever that is, yeah.
Okay, but I'm starting to feel sad. This poor person doesn't know what a raisin is.
For you, Fox. Or what is your name?
We ain't that deep.
Very well. Next time, I will give you a little salami as well, as a treat.
Does that go with oats at all, or like?
Answer the
No,
question.
It can go with oats, but it's also meat.
Meat. All right. You bring raisins. And you bring salami. And you looks over toward Taliesin.
Yeah.
Whoa. What do you have?
I don't have anything.
That's sad. I'm sorry. You want
Right.
you want some oats?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. Get something and bring it.
Sure. I'll see what I can find.
Don't touch the stick. He starts backing away from the stick. Don't you do it. I don't know.
Okay.
He takes off back behind himself. into the woods.
To the hole we go.
You see your squirrel eyeing the stick.
There will be other sticks. We do not mess with nature, especially.
But not so perfect.
Oh my god, this is my fucking life now.
James, you know there are Yu-Gi-Oh cards where a fox is on fire and can set things on fire.
It's Duel Monsters cards, but anyway.
The fuck's
I
a
think
We got
Yu-Gi-Oh?
robbed by a
My-
Scottish fox.
This is my life now. I'm dealing with random.
Are we paying mob
Fox
money to
givers.
a Scottish fox?
You do not question nature. You
That's
live.
not answering the question.
Is this normal now for me, Roku? I don't understand.
I don't understand. You think I understand?
Talk to me, white girl.
She's just like looking, just like, you guys are weird.
I just did a Scottish accent and the fox just happened to go with everything.
They jump down from the tree they're in. They just kind of walk up towards you guys. You guys are weird.
You heard that entire conversation with the fox, right?
Oh yeah,
The whole Scottish bit and everything.
yeah. Must be some kind of spirit or maybe magical or something. I don't know.
Gee, we should have thought of that.
Anyway, what you guys doing in here?
We're trying to find the goblin.
And now we're
These
trying
nuts
to
got
find the
him.
hole. Gregor, no!
Oh right, the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over by that well thing.
Well, thank.
Of course. The fox would only think of it as a hole. That must be the hole.
Probably. It's right over there.
Let's go.
In the hole.
Let's go to the hole.
You guys make your way beyond where the fox was, giving it a wide berth as you were requested. As you guys do, you guys will find yourselves me a Momo, and I will gather a little thingy mabobber. Abois. Ooh, I just got a hiccup. I don't like
That
it.
woman saved me. Like her how?
My girl, help.
I just imagine James touching the stick and it's like a boo! No! In photos! It turns into a firefox.
You guys find, as you go further into the forest itself, there is a small clearing. However, oddly enough, as you get to this small clearing in the woods, it seems to still have the darkness of the canopy above it, despite it not looking as if it's that thick. The spiritual energy around here, you feel like must be going crazy at that point if that's the case, and you immediately understand why. As you look over toward what appears to be a large broken down well.
Ooh.
It looks like it is something that has been here for quite a long time. It's not to scale. Let me just bring that down a little bit.
I was gonna ask.
It looks like it's something that's been around here for quite a long time. However, again, the actual academy that is on this place has only been built within like this location itself has only been here for about 20-30 years maybe. But you know, the forest that was on top of it maybe was a little bit more, or maybe the ground they moved to it, who knows. But the well itself looks almost ancient, which is odd for something inside of a very modern city like this.
Yeah.
As you
I
look
would hope
over
that they
to
somehow moved all these trees, because like I can't imagine that just growing in like 30 years
it.
to be that thick.
As you look over to it, you do find that Raku seems to be looking around. Huh, he was here before.
Maybe he fell in.
Oh, I found the. That sounds like a sad thing to do. Is he alright?
They just like look in. This looks like a bunch of cards.
Cards?
You guys look into the well. As you do, Gregor and Taliesin, I'd like to both of you to once again roll me for your instinct.
Alright, baby, let's use our eyes to see the world behind us and everything else.
Once
Surely,
more.
my luck
11.
can only go up from here.
10.
Once more, I use one of these and roll. Come on, something. Give me
I believe you have a
something.
fleet, I believe you have a fleeting emerald.
Ooh, nice.
What am I
One.
using?
If you're walking up and looking, roll me for your predisposition.
2.
Okay, 11.
3, so 14.
And what'd you get, Gregor?
10.
Okay. With a 14 as being the highest, you look down into this, Taliesin, you can't really see the bottom. As you look through, you are noticing that it seems to go down quite a bit. However, according to Raku, she seems to see cards.
I'm not seeing any cards.
Oh, yeah, they're deep down there.
Actually,
Is that a giant centipede woman with their tits out?
No, not that well. Wrong well.
Okay, sorry, Kigome, wrong well.
Oh man.
Again, this well looks, as you look down into it, it looks like it goes deep underground, which, again, doesn't feel right with what you guys know of the Academy. This thing looks more ancient than the Academy should allow it, and it looks like it goes deeper than what the Academy, at least the ground, should allow. You know that you're on top of something that, according to the Chancellor, used to be potentially a prison of some sort before it was made into the Academy like 30 years ago. But at the same time, you don't think a well should be here.
This should not be here at all. It's too deep. It's too old.
Isn't that just what makes it more interesting?
That's a good point, yeah.
Perhaps it's more spiritual stuff.
I mean, the wall looks pretty strong. Might be able to kind of get a little grip to climb down. Don't know how deep, but you know, that's the absolute thing with these things.
You know, back home, they used to always say that there were places that sort of just kind of exist in different places. My own home being what it is, what you guys would know to be the spirit world. I'm trying to figure out a really bad name to call your guys' world. It'd be really funny. But places that are connected spiritually are usually strange. You can assume that whatever this is something like that. Something far beyond what your world should allow. It's really neat.
Oh,
Also,
so
there are
that's like
cards
when we
down there,
all
so
went
go
to a
jump and
car
get
shop
them.
and fell over.
Yeah, so just jump in and get them.
I've...
All right.
Wait,
Gregor, no.
Gregor, you get up to the side. You guys see Raku, their face go very, very wide smiled, and their eyes go wide as they're waiting for him to jump down. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, hold on. I could climb down. I've climbed trees before.
Oh yeah, well, me too. I can't say what I've climbed. I wouldn't want to talk about that out loud.
All right. One step at a time. We're gonna climb down, not jump down.
I can do a pretty good dive. I'm saying it's a very impressive dive.
Diving into cards sounds like an awful idea.
Like in that Doug
do
TV
it.
show. Well, girl told me to. Goodbye.
Why, girl, don't save me?
Gregor jumps.
And you know what? Benny, not thinking and just seeing their friend jump, will reach down to go and try and grab them in this less balance and ends up jumping into.
Taliesin, the two of them have jumped. You want to stay up here?
Fuck. Fuck it.
Taliesin, you look down and there's a moment of hesitation before you jump. Right as you go to jump, you look over toward where Raku is. You see the most just amused as fuck yandere looking ass face in the world as they see the three of you jump at the very small whim of their fancy.
Hey.
Hey, if I want girl tells me to, I'll do anything for you, girl.
Benny did not do it for the white girl. Benny did it for their short king.
You just see the absolute most amused ass yandere looking ass face from them. As for a moment you see that, you immediately regret doing this, but you fall down. As the three of you fall,
I have two idiots that go to my phone.
You do eventually feel something akin to water. Like some kind of a watery something seems to break your fall very briefly. I'm gonna get something really quick because I did not actually expect you guys to jump.
Hey man, if a pretty girl tells me to do something, I gotta do it.
That's true. That's how it goes.
The one I expected the least was Taliesin.
Taliesin was just like, I guess if we're gonna be stupid tonight.
There is
I've already
a very
talked to a Scottish wolf who wanted oats and something from me. I may as well jump down a fucking well and see what happens.
there's a very specific thing I need to grab real quick.
You know, this seems pretty big, doesn't it? Huh?
Oh, it's much longer than you even thought.
It's a hole made for jumping.
That's not what I meant. It seems like a very important, pivotal plot thing happening.
Sure, man. If you want to do something, give me a minute.
Okie dokie.
Let me get a thing. Oh, first off, I definitely want to grab that. That's just funny. Oh, where are you at?
White woman betrayed us.
I don't even know if I call that white woman betrayed you. I feel like that just white woman said something and you immediately just said, fuck it, let's go. Fuck
Can't
it,
believe
bet.
you guys had a Riku moment.
I need to emphasize that Benny fell and not jumped in.
I'm looking specifically for something that I put away and did not expect to have to use today.
I cannot believe we followed Gregor down to the well.
You guys didn't have to, but you know, it's good to know
Nope.
that the squad got him.
Nope. Okay.
It's a bonding experience of Taliesin hoping that at the very least you two break his fall.
We're
I like how
gonna
it's
have a
separated
small
into-
small break here, I think. While I
Oh my
get
God.
this, while I get this, because I'm still trying to find it. You guys can talk about whatever you want, but I gotta actually. It might be in something that I don't want the chat to see, so I'm going to bring down the thing really quick as well. So, where are you
Hey
at?
guys, we fall into holes together to stay together, right?
Where are you at?
See, here I am on a date with two other cute girls. I don't know what you guys are doing.
There it
I
is.
just wanted to find the goblin to maybe buy a
I'm glad
couple
that
of
it's working
cards.
out for you. I am desperate for pussy.
Yes, I have an abundance of pussy currently, and I ain't sharing.
Kate's cup overfloweth with pussy.
The Lord giveth, and He giveth.
Love
to
take
Kate.
him away.
The world giveth, and only to Kate.
Oh yeah, Vampire Lord Shock Foxy prestiged something.
Oh heck yeah! I'll look at that in just a second. Sorry. The things have been
But-
going crazy. If you hadn't noticed.
I only mentioned that because of the vampire part, which is what I want to bring up as I recently figured out something.
Oh yeah.
What?
Damn pussy.
Yes.
That
Get
is
the
all.
pussy.
That is all. Oh man. Oh, I put it in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. We're good now. We should be good. Let me grab it.
Y'all gonna have fun. It's gonna be great to watch.
Yep. Okay.
We just fall into Priska's life. Hey, you guys are supposed to be in here.
What the fuck? Y'all were supposed to be here for 20 more levels.
You really
What
weren't.
if-
You really weren't supposed to be here for a while. Yeah. I mean, it isn't gonna be that big of a deal, but it kind of is a big deal.
Okay, Street, good news, you're off sweat duty. We got some new contestants.
Okay.
Sunny in Philadelphia music plays. The boys get lost in the stairwell for 2 more weeks.
All right. Are you guys ready to come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. A recap before the break. These guys found a fox. It talked to them. Definitely isn't a Kitsadri or something. Don't worry about that. as they jump into as they follow the fox's orders. They then follow this random chick who tried to hurt them before and now is trying to hurt them again. As they said, I don't know, jump into the well. And then all three of them did.
Listen, I know why I did. I understand why Benny did. I don't know why Talison's here.
It was a popular thing to do at the moment.
It was, I want to be popular.
If your friends jumped up a hole, would you? First of all, they aren't my friends. Second of all,
Believe me, I thought if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you also do it at that moment of trying to figure out what I was going to do?
So guys, you guys fall into an infinite darkness for a while until again, you feel almost a sensation of water as you plummet through it. It doesn't feel like you're wet. It almost feels like you go through almost like a film. It does not slow you much, but you do find that it does slow you hopefully enough as the next moment there is a thud. The three of you land, but you don't land hard. You do hit something, but the actual hit doesn't hurt. What does hurt is when Taliesin lands on the two of you. So as Benny and Gregor, you guys hit, you then feel another person hit right after.
that wasn't so bad. Taliesin!
Again though, not that bad.
Why did you jump in?
I don't fucking know.
You guys look around in this very dark area. As you do find beneath you, just because it's funny,
I have a fake trap. I have a bunch of fake traps. Don't they know about the greatest card in the world?
There's a lot of fake traps. Why would they be here?
you guys see a bunch of fake traps on the ground. Some of them have seen better days, but there are at least 6 of them that look new enough that they aren't gonna fall apart. But you guys do see a bed of almost exclusively bad cards. As you get
I like
up,
the idea of just being exclusively fake traps. It's a tradition in the school
Wait
to
a
throw your
minute.
fake cards out.
what's up,
I
man?
know this hole.
You only just figured out the hole?
I didn't think it was gonna be the same hole, and so I pushed it at the back of my mind. And seeing all these fake chats, it's like, wait a minute.
So in this world, you guys would not have really had messed with that much. And whenever the entirety of Duel Academy disappeared, it probably wouldn't have disappeared because it was from a spiritual, almost nebulous area that wasn't technically a part of the island.
So it just changed schools? You
just-
can do
it's
that
just
as well?
It's just a
moved out.
spiritual thing, man. It's just you walk into the Fey realms, you know?
Find me the newest Duel Academy. East very well.
Did the well just take out their laptop and change their major?
The
when they saw
well, the well stood up with 2 legs and walked away.
That is not the only thing you see down here, though. You also see what appears to be a crack in the wall or whatever that is near you guys. Looking around, getting up, it is very lightly wet on the ground, but as you look out and about, you find the area almost looks like this. You find, let me make it a little smaller. You appear to be in something similar to this. You don't see where the 2 areas would go. You don't see where anything like that is, but you do find what appears to be almost like a crack in the wall right here. It's still very dark. You guys don't see or notice a lot of things. but you do find that you are in such a position.
All right. So we're surrounded by gods. We're in a horizontal area. It should not be a hole.
It's just a little pile of cards you guys landed on, you know. Some of them they
We
don't
threw out
appear
a
like
beaver
they're
warrior.
that beaver warrior is in 3 pieces after landing on it, unfortunately.
No.
Damn. Well, we need a little bit of light in here, so
I mean, if we didn't lie, we got Duelist, right?
yeah. Go Starship Light Block, just get on the field.
You're gonna bring out light block.
Yeah.
As
What am
you
I doing
summon
with this?
Starship Light Block, the area around you does seem to get a little bit more lit up. You notice that the crack in the wall you had seen before is not actually a crack. It appears to be a door.
Oh, it's a door. I guess they were considerate for this well to have a way out of it. Hopefully.
Well, I can't get anywhere. We already had the Scottish fox, right?
Can't believe you guys are gonna leave all these fake traps.
Fine.
We could take 2 and 2. That'll make it fair and balanced.
Yeah.
Here you go, Benny. These are your heritage fake
I'll
traps.
get my fucking my boss trap dragon. I'll get him.
I'll get him one day. It'll happen.
I'll fucking
Quest
get him.
for the false trap.
Benny, do you want to take the 2 false traps that are given to you?
Yes.
Good. Man,
Never question spiritual stuff.
can't believe it, Kate. Can't believe you didn't get your false traps. Haha, loser.
She's almost surrounded by beautiful women somewhere or
I'm
something.
always surrounded by beautiful women.
Yeah, not
I
fake
do.
traps.
I have truly lost.
As the 3 of you make your way over toward the door, the Starship light block is illuminating it somewhat. You do find, as you look to it, Taliesin, there is a sense of familiarity about the door.
Why is this familiar?
You don't know, but as you look towards Starship light block, you also feel something else about your dual disc sort of feel strange. As you look to light block and you look toward the crack, do the 3 of you want to open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's go all together now.
1, 2, 3. You guys push the door open. They're very large and heavy. As you push it open,
We
This is-
see a goose with Exodia.
this isn't the right music. As you push it open,
What do you mean it's not the right music?
as you push it open. We'll do that. That sounds fine.
Of course.
You guys find yourselves stepping into what appears to be a large area that gives off almost a smell of vegetation and a sense of magic all about. As you guys look into this place, you find that at the very end of this place, there appears to be a strange golden glow and a large mural that seems to be depicting a dragon. This dragon in particular.
What? Whoa! Wow! What a dragon!
Well, ain't this an 18-carat place? This is looking abandoned and fancy at the same time. You think by some chance the school had some sort of weird dragon gold mural at some point?
I don't know. But it sucks that Professor Wells never found this place. This very much screams of spirit
Professor
bullshit.
Wells. He should have looked under his nose, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the laugh. I feel hilarious tonight. Seriously, though, where are we?
I'm kidding.
I don't know. But I don't see a way out here, so that's concerning.
There are 4 ways out.
I
It
mean,
looks,
yeah,
it looks like
but
there are 4 tunnels in front of you.
there are 4 tunnels, huh?
Well, we've made it this far. Let's keep moving forward.
Sure, why not?
What are our options, Captain? What's around us?
As you guys step forward, you guys do find that you guys do find that you see two sconces that seem to be lit with different kinds of flames in front of you. One seems to be a strange blue flame, while the other one appears to be a very vibrant red flame. One of them is glittering with what you could only assume, the first thing that comes to your mind is almost starlight, where the other one appears to be burning much hotter than you could tell an actual flame should. On the one side, you see what appears to be stones, seemingly paving a road, almost like a dungeon. On the other, you see vines, looking as if they are going off into a forest-like area. Both of them seem to go on further beyond than you could even see at the moment, despite the abundance of light in both of the areas.
Part of me wants to say to go down the green path because it's, feels like that would be
down a forest, and it would be nice to go back to the forest to go
It
to
would
a
be nice
forest.
to go
I don't
back.
know how this place works, but that sounds fine
Well-
to my brain.
Priska's mom, what are you doing here?
Also, I just heard a for real, and that reminded me that I didn't look at the other things. So first off, I understand the for real just happened, fake person. We'll talk about that in a second. Before that, about 30 minutes ago, Vampire Lord Shockfoxy gave $60 and said, "New son, I don't care how many children I have, I can still have more. Prestige the fox." Good.
I mean, I feel like it fits.
I'm very. It's
sense.
very good. Yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. However, then there's a for real that just happened. I will definitely prestige that fox. Fake person gave $180 and said, "1 each to the holders of the fake traps."
Fuck yeah.
Man, you really wish you were in Fake Trap County now.
Listen, Caitlin's gotten a lot of fake cards, alright?
The entire time this is happening, we just randomly cut to like Caitlin having a completely chill and actually nice day.
I just want
It's
everyone
fine.
to look over at Gregor's area with apparently all of these.
Oh my god.
You don't have to worry about me.
You know what? I said I would do it earlier, so I'm gonna keep to my word. I want to use a
Right.
fake card.
You did say you wanted to do that. My bad.
You know what?
It is
How about we do it together? Yay! I mean, do you know what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
As you guys
Twinsies.
are looking in these two areas and you are debating on potentially going in a way, both of you will draw from the fake card, sure.
All right, do you want to do it first or should I do it first? You did say
I
you
shall do
wanted
it
to do it,
first.
so I think
Emerald
you should
just
do
drew.
it first.
I just drew.
And Emerald gets
What you get?
the fortune.
$5, baby!
You get 2,000 dual P
Hey.
and DP and 2 card packs.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Very good, very good. Go ahead and add the DP to yourself, and I will give you your card packs. Ba-do-do-do.
No, I feel left out.
Do it, nerd. Very good, very
You
good.
want to do it?
You know what? Of course, the fucking rich guy gets the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah, more money in my pockets where it tends
As
to
my
live.
first fake card, of course, it's the Wheel of Fortune.
And yours.
You
Go
wanna
right
do
ahead,
it?
Gregor.
Oh, I can do it. Yeah, that's fine. Hey,
Gregor, you get the Fool.
that does make sense, I will say.
You lose 1 key item and 1 skill point. You can then either draw another card, or regain the skill point and reassign it somewhere. So the key item you will lose, as I'm looking over at you, you have the option of currently just dual disc or blank card thing.
Honestly, I would prefer to lose the blank card, man.
You have gotten rid of your blank card. Whenever you fell, you notice it fell into the goopy cards, and you're like,
Oh, that's gone forever.
it's gone forever. I don't want to touch that. You will lose 1 skill point. You can decide where that is from. You can also go into negatives with this.
After whatever just happened, lose one an instinct, man.
Perfect.
Oh
And
my God.
would you like to reassign that immediately or draw again?
Let's draw again, baby.
Alrighty. That
This is a
I will be
learning
holding
lesson. The
on.
learning lesson is I'm very dumb.
I will be holding on to that 1 point for you until, as such, you have lost this curse. But yeah, go ahead and draw again.
Here it is.
Alrighty.
Come on, tower. It'd be hilarious.
You get
Hermit.
the Hermit, which will allow you to get yourself a critical success on any experience or instinct check. You can also use this to refresh all expended uses of your abilities, once you get them.
At some point.
If I had any.
If we had any.
But yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Go, Benny boy.
Then the random gamut gave $120 and says Emerald doesn't have nearly enough. You're
Thank
correct.
you. You're right. I don't.
You are correct. Here you go, Emerald.
Yay.
There's 2 more. Perfect. Everything is where it should be.
Now I have the least. The universe is not
Oh
balanced.
man, I can't believe you have the least.
I wonder how that
Used so
happened.
fucking many of them. Fuck off.
You've used a lot of them. Yeah, you have.
I know.
You'll get them
I'm
back.
just
You'll get them
joking.
back. I'm sure.
You'll get them back, though. You'll get them back.
But yes, during those times that just happened, you get a bad feeling as you're stepping through Gregor, and you
Hey,
feel.
Benny didn't draw.
Huh?
Benny didn't draw his fate card.
Oh, Benny, are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
put
go.
one up
Let's
here.
go.
I didn't realize. My bad. Let's go, Benny.
Okay.
Shuffle it up.
The power of white girls, even though you are Benny, is not white or a girl. Yet.
Yes.
You get the wish,
Let's
you
go
may
through
be
that.
able to
Let's go
change
through that Benny arc. That's what I want to see. We got going on.
White girl Benny arc.
Alrighty, what you get? Ooh, the Emperor. A spirit around you that favors you, gives you up its vitality, and allows you a second chance at staying in the fight,
James, no.
either through adding LP or replenishing your health and stamina. You do have a spirit, which is unlike the last one that got this card, so I will have you hold on to this card.
James, no.
You do currently have a spirit, as well as are in talks with a bunch of other spirits that actually like you. So I will have you hold on to that, and potentially that might happen at you at some point. Ooh.
I just realized.
You're the worst person to have this too.
Nipple the monk is a fa- Hey, what happened to James? After he was destroyed by battle and gave me life points.
Aww.
And there were no more James, so it didn't go to the deck to bring up more.
Oh.
It's alright, Benny. Listen. The bit is best.
We'll hold
That's
on
what
to that
matters.
for a time that it might be needed. I always love these because they definitely ruin the fuck out of my narrative sometimes. Because like, all of you are down. Actually, I'm not.
If you look at my card right here.
I activate my trap card. I should have that
Friendship.
I should have that happen. Next time I do an iteration of fate cards, I need to have the karma deck, which is what I'm still working on. I was sick. I didn't get it done. And then have like kind of like how we do in Kingdom Hearts, where like you guys have like the cards we can kind of predict each other with. I let you draw a card and only you know what it is. So you can just throw it at me at any random time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Scary.
Might be fun.
But I have a bad memory.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Maybe it'll be fun. Who knows? I don't know. It might be bad for me. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
That being said, Gregor, you have a very ominous feeling. You also, again, you're just like, man, I probably shouldn't have jumped.
Was it worth it? Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
If we see that girl again, it might have been worth it.
Benny, you feel for a moment a bond from your spirits as you're like, no, whatever happens, I'll be safe as long as I have my friends.
Shut the fuck up.
And Taliesin, as I mentioned before with you, you do feel that there is a bit of a strangeness about these two areas. You feel from your deck there is a strange feeling about things. As you are now closer to the mural, you see that there are other things depicted on the mural. You see 4 eggs on the mural. 2 of them appear to have the same kind of glows as the 2 flames that are in front of you.
Huh.
and those
There are
eggs
eggs on
appear
the
like they're
mural.
cracked.
Cracked eggs. They kind of look like the flames.
Oh, it's
Interesting.
then. I mean, this one's red. And this one's blue. And those look red. And those look blue. Yeah, it tracks.
And tracks,
they're
it's right,
cracked.
we did it.
Yeah. Yep. Puzzle solved. Would like to leave.
All right,
You
let's
know
just get
what?
out of here.
I wanna go look at that dragon mural. Whatever. I mean, if we're gonna be here, may as well sightsee a little.
Gregor, as you move forward, you do find, first things first, that the area beside of these, you notice that on the left side, there appears to be a almost golden path. This path is very much, very bright. There appears to be a sconce on it as well, just like the other two paths, that appear to have a missing flame atop of it. But looking at it, you just see what appears to be like this little almost like paved like kind of rocks, kind of circular stone golden path, as if coins were making a path going into this direction.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
The other direction appears completely dark. However, you do find that there is a slight silverish glow going on about it. It, however, does not seem to really speak at any of you. It doesn't seem as if it is in any way showing itself to be anything. But again, there is a sconce on this one, and there's a very like golden coin path going in that
Thousand,
direction.
why are you spinning around?
I'm not spinning. I'm just walking.
I just saw you do whee the entire time.
But yeah.
Well, I can tell you is a wall. That's what I've gathered here.
Yeah, it's definitely a wall.
And speaking of places to get out of here, I mean, there's a door that we walked in. There's this forest path, which makes sense considering that we came out of the forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there's like the weird little like stone path, and then there's this little gold path. And I can't see what's on this one. That one's just dark.
Yeah,
Are
it's
all
go to
three?
the
Are all
dock.
three of you looking at the mural at this point?
Yeah.
If all three of you are looking at the mural, first things first, I would like for a certain roll from Taliesin. Taliesin, roll me for your willpower.
my willpower.
Oh, Pelly
Oh,
boy.
I will use my last one of these boys. And let's do it. First things first. First roll is
8.
8.
Eight.
And second roll is something higher than 8.
8.
Come on.
Could be 8.
8.
Come on.
19.
19.
We'll hold on to that fleeting because Taliesin is going to have to roll another thing right here. I'm going to be nice and hold on to that fleeting right there that just showed up.
Thank you.
That 19, Taliesin, you look to your deck. You once again bring it up to you as you notice there appears to be a bit of a glow coming from it. The three of you look to Taliesin's deck as Taliesin, you bring out your little dragon guy. Your gilded dragon appears to have a little glow about it. You look to the dragon, and all three of you look from the dragon to the golden path. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dags.
As the three of you are turned and looking at the area here and looking at the pathway, though, I'd like all of you to roll me one more time.
Yeah.
And I would like for you all to roll me for your predisposition.
We're being predisposed, baby.
Predisposition. Whoa.
Yeah. That's your instinct. Roll me instinct.
Okay. Had a
14.
feeding. So, first up,
17 altogether.
at a 4. Second roll, come on, something bigger than 4.
One more roll.
I
from
mean,
you,
it was
Taliesin.
bigger than 4.
2 more rolls from you, Taliesin.
Hey, 4 again.
Your last
You can
roll.
do it, baby.
Come on, it can't be sub 10. God damn it.
Everyone but Benny continues to look forward at the area. Benny, I'm going to stop the music for dramatic effect. You hear footsteps scurry behind you.
On defense. Something's coming. Or someone.
It appears to be coming from this direction.
Looks to that direction. Menacingly.
You see, for a moment, what appears to be a shadow on the ground, from which the flame is giving off a bit onto the ground behind. The shadow is a large disc-like object. Something is on it, staring, hiding.
Are you friend or foe?
What are you talking about? What's going on? What's going on?
As Benny, you call out. You look back into that direction. You see in front of you that shadow is being shown. You call them out. There's nowhere to hide. As you look to them. Making sure I know where they're at. There they are.
It's James with the stick. God damn it, James, we
No.
promised.
No,
Running it really quickly.
Let's not be too hasty now. Coming out from behind the corner, you see a bunny girl.
A demon.
Awooga.
Careful. She could be
Nice.
dangerous.
As you see the bunny girl looking back towards you, they have their hands up. They seem to be, for a moment, with a large clock behind them that appears to have skulls adorning it.
What's your game?
Oh, I don't have any game. Not here. Not around. I guess my game would be roulette if I could do it.
You can do roulette?
I'm in charge of a roulette table sometimes. Not lately. Not in a long time. Hi. What are you doing
What,
here?
you fall down this hole too? You,
No.
Because we fell down a well.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
he
like that
jumped
one.
in and we went after him. So anyway, what is this place?
what are you doing? What are you doing here?
We don't know. We went into a well and now we're here. We're surrounded by tons of fake traps.
Okay.
Let's just walk away. I think we're good people.
You're not the ones who own this place.
I guess we don't
guess
own it
not.
now.
So you should
So,
go back up.
I've seen like
Ow.
a tiny little goblin thing running around.
Goblin?
Yeah.
Some sort of goblin, like an echidna.
No, I haven't. I've been kind of left here for a little bit. The masters of this place, and then the master who is over this place, but not over it, but at least over me, they're gone right now. And I am the only one here, and I don't have anything valuable on me at all.
Okay.
Not even a little bit. But if you fell down somewhere, I could send you back up with this. Motions over to their floating disc.
I mean, that'd be helpful.
Yeah.
So, what do you get like lonely though? Like you just live here, or like?
Well, technically I used to live somewhere else. But they were being really weird with everything. Do you have a concept of a casino?
Absolutely, baby.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have to explain that. I used to work in a casino, and the people who own it are crazy now, sort of.
I've had that happen before, but not like. I mean, what kind of crazy are we talking about?
Like pretty crazy, like a little pretty crazy.
Like
But then I
doing
was
some
summoned
things
here.
behind the counter kind of crazy, or like killing people kind of crazy.
So then I was summoned here,
That's not an answer. That's fine.
and at the moment I can't return until this is fixed. So I guess I'm just watching this place, and I have nothing valuable.
It sounds like you don't wouldn't want to go back anyway.
I mean, I kind of would like to leave this place at some point, but I can't until this is fixed.
Well, one thing is fixed.
My roulette. Oh, you're
Oh, I
coming
guess it
closer.
is missing
Oh,
something,
you're
right?
coming closer. Yeah, there you are.
Careful. She could be tricking us.
I could be doing that. I am very dangerous.
So you admit it.
Mm-hmm. You should stay back away from me because I'm dangerous and not valuable in the slightest. You're still walking to me, and I don't understand why after I said that.
Listen, let's calm down,
Either
alright?
you
We
are
don't
or
wanna cause any
not.
trouble, right? We're just here.
Well,
You said something was broken, right?
yes.
How is it broken?
Well, a wizard did it.
I'm leaving.
Is there a mechanical
Doesn't actually
issue, or
leave.
is it just cursed to
Uh,
not work?
Well, you see, there was a little wizard. He's tiny, little guy.
Mhm.
And
Alright.
he took my dial.
And now you don't have it anymore.
They motion to the cylindrical like surface. You see the little yellow dial that's on this. That is not in the actual roulette that they have.
Yeah.
And without that, I can't do anything. But I have some people looking for it. They haven't found it. And they aren't here anymore. And they're kind of somewhere else completely. And I haven't seen them since they blew up. So
They blew up?
it's, I don't know, maybe that's what Gahan said.
I'm sorry your friends blew up. That kinda sucks.
Yeah, he said they're still alive. Probably.
Oh, well, it's good to know they blew up and survived.
Yeah, it's good to know. I don't know how or why or where, but Gahad's going to find them. He had everything valuable on him. I don't.
It's kind of sounding like you got a lot of valuable things on you.
No. I don't.
Listen. I'm just here. Let's put it here. Listen, Tally Baby here is great. And it's kind of like engineering and touching and whodunit stuff, right, Tally?
Yes, I am very good at that stuff. Thank you for noticing.
We
Engineering?
can like making stuff, like putting stuff together.
Oh, that would be very helpful.
We could
Does
like
it-
find you like some sort of replacement maybe, and then Tally can work his magic on you.
Your
I can-
magic too?
It's more of
No.
it's a metaphor.
I mean, there's a glowing card, but I'm not magical.
Oh, you have a glowing
Anyway.
card?
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, it's like one of the other two.
The other two?
Yeah, my friends before, they went down these hallways here, and it brought forth their inner trauma.
Oh, so it's some sort of like
Cool.
trauma hole?
It's kind of like a trauma hole, yeah.
That's crazy. We fell into the trauma hole.
Yeah. And at the end of the trauma, the dragon looked seemed to glow on the mural over there. Points toward the
Oh.
eggs.
Okay. Ah, so that's why they're cracked and glowing. I see.
Mm-hmm. You should go down the trauma. You should go down the trauma thing there.
I don't think Tally has any trauma, right, Tally? You're doing all right.
I'd rather not go down any holes that are apparently traumatic.
Oh, don't worry. You can bring your friends and they can learn about your innermost turmoil. And they can help you work through it.
Look, so you understand, we already fell in a hole because one of us decided to follow a woman's advice.
Well, anyway,
I'm
Taliesin
just saying, I'm down to do it again.
so just very quietly, Taliesin just puts the little dragon back in his deck. Shuffles his cards, you know.
You should have shown me
Just
that from the beginning. You're not if you have one of those dragons, you're not a bad guy. They come out from the side.
True, I am not a bad person. I'd like to think that I'm not.
Tally's a great guy.
Anyway,
So you're not gonna rob me.
I have no intentions of robbing
Why do you
anyone. That
rob
would
you? We
look
came here
bad.
to find her, just get find information that's from a goblin the whole time.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I can sell cards. I have a lot of cards.
You saw cards.
Mhm,
You sell
mhm.
cards too?
I sell a whole bunch of cards.
That's what we were looking for, right?
I mean, kinda, but I.
You're looking for someone to
Maybe
sell you
following all his
cards?
advice really did turn out,
Yeah,
right?
well, goblin thing. I think his name was. Didn't he say his name was like something
Goblin
dealer?
Phantom Dealer, something dealer.
Wicked Phantom Dealer? I don't know.
Shrugs.
And I had Goblin. I'm
They
pretty
have
sure.
no idea who that is.
Oh my god, we never told her about him, huh?
The trauma dungeons mostly, the stuff there was mostly the stuff after Wicked Phantom Dealer.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
it
He
was
never
the
came
issue
here.
Yeah. Also, the issue of like, we don't tell her about Goblin Dealer because she might be working for our old boss still. Kind
Yeah.
Of thing. Yeah. So we never brought it up.
That's right.
Thank you, Kate in the sky / Rico in the sky.
No problem. If you go down the wrong trauma dungeon, you might see me.
Without Gahad around here, I can only bring out my stock once a day. So if you would like to, I could send you back up at any point. And if you'd like to come back with anybody who wants to buy any cards, then I can get them all ready for you.
Interesting.
Just saying.
So I have to ask, do you know where this place actually is?
What do you mean?
So we fell down a well from on top of a giant tower.
Oh, you want to know
essentially.
where this is?
Yeah, physically.
I was told that we're in a place called the Satellite.
Or some sort of. Wait a minute.
Unfortunately, you're not anymore.
Yeah, like wouldn't be on the sea at this point.
No,
Your current-
I'm pretty sure they said Satellite.
Yeah, they said satellite properly. That makes sense. Because that place is long gone.
Yeah, that thing's on the water.
Like
Yeah,
Like
they
a
blew
year
up.
gone.
They blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sank.
Wait a minute. Who blew up?
My friends, and the Satellite.
And you're telling me they're still alive?
Apparently, yeah.
Weird.
This is
Well,
huge.
Your friends must be dual spirits like you, I assume.
Some of them are. There was this one really funny one named Apollo.
Interesting. Well,
The satellite just walked away?
No, it exploded.
All right, it exploded. I'm just saying, it's gone. We're sure
well,
it's
right
gone.
now,
Yeah, and Gahan's looking for it. Something
Well,
about
right
the
now.
darknesses between the worlds and how he has to find something to try to open them and stitch them together, but there's no way something of that force actually exists ever.
weird.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, we have some friends that would like to buy cards. I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
How about we go get them, and then we can resume this conversation.
Okay, I can set up an elevator for you.
That'd be very
Please
nice.
do. That would be
La, la,
incredible.
la, la. They sit on their thing and then just start zooming over. They then stop here as they look up. They look toward the door. This should be a good place. They then step off to the side and point over toward the large roulette that they seem to have here. That seems to be sitting perfectly on its side.
Oh, I getcha. Oh, you're smart. That works.
And all you gotta do is go up from right here. And it should take you up and up.
All right.
And if you ever want to come down, just yell down for me and I'll send it back up for you.
What do
who
we
should
yell
we yell
down? I could
for?
say like Bunny Lady if you like, but I don't.
Oh, my name is Roulette. I'm Gamble Bunny.
Alright.
I'm Gamble Bunny Roulette.
Oh, you're a gamble bunny. I should have figured.
Mhm.
Well, Gamble Bunny Roulette, we'll see you in around, what should I call it? A jiffy, I believe.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
It's
I
in a
don't sell
little
any of
while.
those.
Soon.
No, I hope you don't.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong. It's Giffy.
I'm gonna go up now. I'm gonna.
We're going up now.
The three of you are sent up from where you guys had came. Upon doing such, you find yourselves at the top of the well. You then see, looking around, there is not a Raku left.
She's like, well, they're dead. Time to
Damn.
leave.
She didn't even see if he would come back up.
I tell you, all the good ones always walk away.
I'm pretty sure she's like fucking insane. My
I mean,
man,
every good girl's got a little bit of crazy on them.
she had this crazy look on her face as I fell, as I jumped in. I try not to stick your dick in crazy. That's all I'm gonna
I can
say.
fix her.
As you're saying this, the three of you get off of the roulette. You look around the area. You do find Taliesin. There is a small message in seem to be etched into the rock beside of you that just says, "Hope you survived," with a heart.
See, she still got it in her.
Oh fuck.
She even left a message. Come on.
He did leave a message.
I mean, the train's still at the
Yeah,
station.
I guess she fucking left a message anyway.
The train hasn't
I'm
left
just-
the station, baby.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to the room and just lay in bed and contemplate a lot of things. Y'all can do whatever.
Just the next time she tells you to jump, at least hesitate a little bit, okay?
Why do you think it took me a little bit before I jumped in after y'all?
I'm
I
not
did
talking to
hesitate.
you.
I just assumed because
I mean, I'm gonna just tell you. She said to jump, and we jumped in there. And we found some sort of weird magical realm where apparently they sell consciousness, the thing that we came here to do. And also, we found some sort of hole, some kind of trauma hole that Gallison can go into, but doesn't have to. I think I should just keep following Morgan's advice. Actually,
Got a point.
this
I
all
can
worked
see-
out.
You know, I guess we are technically 2 for 2 for falling into holes and getting shit out of it.
Got a point.
I think I could see why you're a gambler.
So far, we've got a 100% success rate, baby.
Just be careful.
All right, just for you, Benny boy. I'm being a little careful, but just for you.
Okay.
You guys wanna leave the area here? Want to try to make your way back toward the dorm?
Yes.
As you guys make your way back
I-
through, you will find, upon passing the area where you had saw the fox, the stick is gone.
Did they come
Oh,
back
no.
for it? Or someone stole it? I don't know what happened first.
We didn't leave for a week again, did we?
I'm gonna hope we didn't.
You guys get back over. Samurai's like, "Oh man, you
It's
guys
been a
been gone
month.
all week."
It's been a month.
Fucking again.
We thought you died.
As you guys find your ways back, we are gonna go over to Kate.
Hello.
Hello, Kate. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm
You
just
feel
hanging
for
with
you
women.
feel for a moment as you're walking with your Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss squad. As you look back toward the forest, and you're just like, they might have died. You don't know why you thought that. It's just something that randomly came to you.
I'm not gonna think about that too much.
Yeah, they're probably fine,
It's a
you know.
good sign.
Yeah, they're probably fine. You know.
They're probably fine.
You find yourselves making your way behind the Raw dorms. As you do find that there are a couple of Raws who are hanging out and about. One thing you notice as you go by, there are a couple people from your class that you were having with Professor Wells that are standing around here. You see these two,
Mhm.
and by these two I mean.
Let's see. I see.
Someone put a heart around them.
Sorry, I accidentally turned off my thing, but also, yes, I love her. How do
But
you get back the UI in Tabletop?
Oh, you gotta press. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, thanks, then.
I was like, wait, the UI, the whole fucking thing? I don't know.
Okay.
Restart.
I'll press on things till it comes back. Give me a moment.
Perfect. I'm sure that'll work out. But yes, you find two of your classmates.
F11. I was on mute. Sorry.
F11. I knew that. I said it. It was me.
11.
Hey, I don't know how I accidentally pressed F11, considering this keyword's a 60% keyword, but thanks.
No problem. I did it.
The whole
I
thing.
did it.
Thank you, Lillian. Anyway. As you were going by, do you want to still head off toward the card shop?
I mean, I don't think I have anything to say for them except for congrats on getting into Raw.
Yeah, they apparently both of them are wearing Raw uniforms.
You know what? I'll have a little quick small talk with them. I'll give a wave.
Congrats for doing it raw.
You said you're giving a wave?
No. Yeah, I'll give a wave.
You wave over. For a moment, you do see that the one with the wild hair for a second like looks over your way, but then doesn't really say anything. You then see the other one, the one with the short hair, sort of whisper something to her before you see the wild hair person look back like, oh, hey!
Hey.
What's going
Congrats.
on?
Not much. We came back from our unplanned excursion, I guess.
Planned excursion?
Unplanned.
No wonder I haven't. Apparently you're in our class, but I don't remember you.
And we were gone for like a week, I guess. 2.
Oh, okay. That's what Grody. Okay, Grody said you were part of our class. You didn't see them get nudged. Grace said you're part of our class.
I'm guessing you two know each other, girly race.
What? Girly race? What?
No, Grody Grace.
Grody
just
Grace.
As in like the naming thing.
Oh, yep. I'm Grody, and this is Grace. Grace just sort of looks over, smiles a bit. You see that their teeth are a little bit sharper than normal as they're saying this, and then just like looks back over, puts their hand in their head for a second, and then just straightens up and again just keeps smiling. Have a good day.
You two take care.
Oh, totes, definitely.
You haven't seen the trauma I've been through.
By the way,
Have a
just
kicking
before I
day. At elbows again.
Before-
Have a great day.
Before I go, no, you know what? I don't think you need to hear this. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh, you want to test something? What's going on?
And I was just gonna say, if you go for the whole gallery aesthetic, you might want some tips. It kind of looks like you're trying a little too hard.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Chum.
See, exactly.
What the fuck did you just fucking say?
That tune. No one says tune.
They look back. Girl.
That's better. That's better.
All right, well, have a good time.
Bye. Grace, I refuse to believe your name's Grody.
It is. It is. That's Grody. I'm Grace.
Okay.
Have a good time.
You guys take care.
Yep.
Yep. Walks away.
You just see Nadia like looking over. Bunch of freaks.
Socially awkward?
I guess so, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
Man, you really think that they're just trying on that? I mean, obviously.
I think she's trying a bit too hard, but you know, I think she really wants to get into the aesthetic, I guess. Just doesn't know how.
I mean, this is a way you invent yourself, right? Going off to college?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and like,
I
you
think
gotta
they're
make
doing their
yourself
best.
stand out. Yes. Exactly. See, Jem gets it.
Fuck yeah, Jam. Yeah!
They are trying their best. The GG combo, I guess.
Hey, if they're doing whatever they want to do, as long as they're not messing with other people, who cares, right?
Exactly. See? Anyway, let's go see what we can do.
As you make your way away, you just see Grace and Grody. I'm gonna just put you guys fucking. Yeah. I'm gonna put a question mark because you guys fucking know. But don't worry about it. You guys fucking understand that is Grace's other name, but they don't, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Grody. Anyway. as you guys make your way over. I would like for Kate, go ahead and roll me a
Yes.
straight D20, please.
Straight D20, gotcha.
Straight D.
Yep.
Straight
This is
D.
not something we need any kind of things in,
Yes.
including fleetings or whatever. This is just literally to determine something.
I'm gonna use the method.
Not my bad.
Method. It did not work.
It is closed.
Well, that seems unfortunate. Looks like it's still closed.
As you look over to it, you don't find anybody inside the glass doors. Nobody is sitting at the counter or anything like that. And trying the door, it just seems to be closed. It will not open. It is made of glass, so technically, if you really wanted to, you could break in. But
Oh, we've
I doubt
gotten
you
enough
knew.
trouble. Yeah, looks like it's just closed. We could try the visitor center, maybe.
we could try. I mean, we could look around for someone to duel, like you said you wanted to do, right?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
But who are we gonna go and find? We could go try to find someone over at the Slifer dorm, or try our luck at one of the obelisks off on the other side, or we can go try to fight those girls over there.
See, I would say just those girls, but they seem crazy.
What are they gonna do? Stab you or just what?
I'm kidding. You know what? You should. No, I think it was really awkward. I don't think we would.
That's what she has so many bandages. They're for stabbing.
I mean, they must be pretty good if they went from Slifer to Raw immediately like that. You
That
can't
is
really
true.
jump up to obelisk immediately, so they're probably just good students that didn't go into any kind of prep schools, right?
That's correct. You know what? Yes, let's reestablish relationships through dueling. There we go.
If you say
Sure,
so.
Listen, we're trying our best here. Unless you want to go all the way to obelisk.
That is like a really far away.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to duel them, go right ahead. I'll just watch.
That's completely fair. We'll make our way back.
The three of you make your way over toward where the two Raws are standing, Grody and Grace, as you do. Oh, you're back. What is going on?
Nothing much. Our original plans got cut short. You know how stuff like that can happen.
You were making your way over to the shop?
We were gonna try and see if anyone was in, just not for new cards, but sponsors and all that stuff. Try to get more information on them.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a problem with that, actually. Well, we
Oh,
tried to figure out how to come into the academy with a little bit of capital behind us, but then whenever we got in, they said we had to put it back. Couldn't really get any outside help, so they just kind of look back. I wish I kind of bought more cards before I came in. Now we have to wait, and we have to make our own money somehow. We can just do some odd jobs around. It's probably fine. Do some cleaning, some janitor stuff. Maybe, I don't know, security, fashion stuff.
Assassination.
I don't think there are any fashion jobs here, Grody.
I mean, there's ways to make fashion jobs.
See, we could totally do that. Right, yeah.
You guys free currently?
Yeah, Def, what up?
Interested in any duels? I'll probably be just dueling.
You see the two of them look at each other? I mean, yeah, I'd love to, but kind of can't right now.
What's up? Missing cards?
Well, there's it's a raw thing. Like you see Grody about to let you know something, but then Grace puts their arm in front. It's kind of a raw thing. Some kind of a. It happens. Everything's fine. We're fine. We can't really duel right now. Maybe when classes start again.
Oh, bummer.
What's going on? I don't know what to say.
They specifically said you're not allowed to say, right?
Points over toward Grace.
I'm just saying, if you write it down, you're not saying it.
Roll negotiation.
Will do.
It's not a crime if I don't see you.
I'll pop up one of those. Oh, 5.
2. Roll me one more time, please.
Will do. Let me move the dice a bit.
Oh, and you have 2 fleetings as well.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, this picture's a
Nine.
huge vegetable test win.
2.
What picture?
And last roll.
Just this group here is a huge vegetable test win.
Not 20.
Now
Not
let's
a
talk
single
about
guy in sight.
guys. No, I'm playing. No. Altogether, what was that?
Not 20.
Oh, damn. You see Grace for a moment look back and then look over. You see for a second their entire demeanor sort of shift. Fuck it. I'm tired of this. Can we go to the Slifer Dorn?
Yeah, sure.
Far
Well,
out!
fellas.
As the 5 of you make your way over toward the Slifer Dorm for a bit. These guys have not shown back up yet. They're still in the forest. Get out of here.
We're in the hole.
You're in the hole right now. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'll go make some more tea.
As you get over there to it, you do find that as soon as you get there, the 2 of them stop right at the edge. No, this is far enough. We don't need tea. I mean,
Gotcha.
I could go for some actually, though.
I mean, I am offering.
We shouldn't really be seen over here much.
I mean, if you're in the dome, you'll be seen less.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Come on. Yeah, okay. But then on that 20, yeah, definitely they will follow you. You guys go up. Are you taking them to your dorm?
You know what? Sure, my dome.
Okay. You guys go off into your dorm room. As you do, you look around. Your roommate still isn't here.
Mhm.
They're currently still out with whatever they're doing. As you go towards your pot of tea, you find that it is it's decently easy to remake some things. You still had an entire pot whenever you were there before. If you wanted to, you could just reheat what you already made. As you do so, Nadia and Jim sort of look around as well. Neither of them have been in your room. You find that Grace just sort of sits down on the bed as if they do not really care about like asking for anything. And Grody just sort of like looking around like, ooh. They seem to be looking primarily over toward the large boxes that are around the walls that are not your things. They're your roommate's things.
I'm not touching my roommate's things.
Yeah, gotcha. You don't have to give me any tea, but yeah, I guess if Grody wants some, you can.
I think you need a little bit to unwind. Green tea is very good for you.
Unwinding kind of is what got us into this mess. I don't know if you guys know anything about the raw dorms or how they're being ran right now, but the teacher's kind of psychotic.
Both of them?
At least the one that's making the rules right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess just me, they look over toward where Grody is. I lost a duel to one of the people who are in my class, another first year.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that the teacher is having us work right now, the only ones who can have free time with their cards are the ones who are the strongest. So the only ones that can have free time with their cards are the strongest in each of the different years, the first, second, and third years. The rest of us
That's
can challenge him if we want, and if we do, we can kind of mess about with how things are going. But whenever I did, I kind of lost. And I can't
Yes.
let Grody duel them.
I'm guessing not because she'll lose.
You hear just a audible snort coming from where Grody is, as if it's like, yeah, lose, whatever.
I said because you won't lose.
We're kind of here on a special case, and I really want to get my cards back, but they'll be given to me at the start of the week anyway. So there's really not much of a point to doing it or changing much of anything at the moment. But Grody's deck is a lot different. They're a lot stronger.
Even with the 60 card limit?
What do you mean stronger? Yeah, the 60 card limit hasn't really messed around with it at all. Her cards are
I'm gonna guess rare for regular duelists.
not rare, I guess. Oh, are they magic? The two of them turn over toward where Jim is. No.
Oh, I thought we were gonna dance around that. Not spiritually charged or anything.
Oh, sorry.
No, you lay out the bag. We can just,
Yeah. If you know about that stuff, yeah, actually.
Oh yeah. So the reason why we weren't able to do our entrance exam is because we got taken to the spirit world.
Whoa, what? You see Grace for the first time look up towards you. For real?
Yeah, by force.
You went.
There was this.
You went to the underworld?
Looking guy. Not the. I think that was mentioned before. No, not the underworld. It was a deserty kind of place. The elemental realm. That was it.
Elemental realm. They're like close their eyes and start thinking. Like
It's like
where
kind of a big desert.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I understand a little. Maybe. We couldn't go there. We didn't go there. I don't think. No,
So
they
you-
didn't go
you
there.
two
They
it
went
before?
somewhere else. We knew some guys who could go between the worlds too. You haven't met anybody, have you? Anyone from that world?
We met a dragon, Third Dragon, and we met this weird goblin-y thing called Wicked Phantom Dealer.
No, that's not anyone that I was thinking.
Tilly? Do you know Tilly?
No, sorry.
Okay, we didn't meet your friends, I'm guessing.
Yeah. They're kind of missing, but they'll probably be fine. That being said, that's awesome. Do you guys think you can show us how to do that?
Not my specialty.
Not out of any sort of. We can offer to help or whatever. We're pretty strong. I mean, despite what happened to me.
I mean, I think you've kind of helped out with that information, considering how well you were meant to talk about it. So we'll continue sharing information with you guys. How about that?
Cool. Yeah.
We
Far
currently
out.
We currently don't have a way to get there. But I think there's some other people who went with us. The guy with the squirrel. I'm pretty sure you guys remember him.
Oh yeah, Benny.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he was chasing everybody around with ducks or something at one point.
Glad to know.
Never really talked to him.
It's fine. He's fine. There's Gregor. He probably flirted with you guys at one point.
Gregor, did you?
Absolutely.
Yes, I know Gregor. Yeah.
Probably said something about your attack points.
Oh yeah, he was mentioning my attack points a lot. She means her
They are
boobs.
great attack.
The weird thing is,
You know, baby,
When-
you really do make my warrior return alive.
the weird thing is,
Emergency escape, my man.
You know the weird thing? We did agree on a date with him, and he ran away.
Yeah, we were supposed to date him, and then he just disappeared. So now we're both over him.
I mean, if you need help getting over him some more, just let me know.
This is really interesting. If I would have knew you guys were gonna be like that, we probably wouldn't have even left Slifer.
I mean, you can probably ask the chancellor to put you back down or something. Or you guys can probably move down during the next exams.
Oh, I am not gonna lose. Not having it.
Either.
And
I mean,
don't worry about Grace here. The only reason she lost is because those new rules are weird.
I'm guessing the what's it called? A dual AI?
I didn't think that if I brought it out that it would make me lose. I didn't read it enough, I guess.
Yeah, it happens. I had to like learn on the fly while I was dueling. You guys haven't encountered a spirit called Ryukish Empowered? No? Okay. There was a duel involving him. The place almost flooded. We fixed it, kind of. I got a Summon Skull. Summon Skull's my duel AI. He's pretty cool.
It's really cool
Kinda
to
just
meet
goes-
somebody else who knows about this stuff. We only have a little bit of
definitely.
information on it, to be fair. It was all kind of happening around us whenever it was happening before. So it's really cool to meet other people who know about it.
Where were you guys from before? Although if it's a private question, it's completely fine to skip it.
Downtown. Below
where?
below where the eclipse is.
Oh, that makes sense. Eclipse is a weird place.
But yeah, right now the biggest problem is the biggest problem is Grody wants to duel them so they can become the best in the freshman area, but at the same time, she hasn't really shown all of her trump cards yet, and I'd rather her not do that. We sort of need to be here for a while. There's more to, I guess, this place than what meets the eye, and you guys saw that.
Well, don't worry, your secret's safe with us.
Well, at the moment, that's kind of what's going on. So you won't really be able to find anyone to duel over in the raw dorms. If they find out that one of us lost a duel, then they're gonna take away our dueling privileges. So even if you duel Grody and somehow beat her, she would most likely lose her deck for a while. And if she beat you, then most likely they'd try to challenge her to a duel.
Yeah, it'd be really bad if you lost your deck. Yeah,
Luckily,
I
her personality
completely
sort of
understand.
keeps people at an arm's length.
Really, it seems kind of cute. Sips tea.
You say
After
that.
you guys no longer have a date, let's rebound, baby.
You say that. You just see Grody look back. Huh? What? What's up?
Said you're cute. Anyway.
Oh well, obs. How can you even say that and make it sound awkward?
Yeah, I think it's just a special talent.
They'll get it. Reinventing
Yeah,
yourself,
helps.
you know.
And I completely understand. Anyway, we could probably wait for the others to get back, so you guys could probably leave and we'll try and contact you, or Mikasa as Yukasa.
Yeah, of course. Well, if you do want to duel anyone, I'd suggest dueling people here or going over to the Obelisk dorms. We were dueling people there before everything happened. That's why they challenged me to a duel, is because I was dueling people before. But if you want anything else, well, you know where we'll be. We're just waiting for the card shop to open like you guys.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, know what? Let me see what Slifer competition's like. I'll try to do someone from here then.
Mm-hmm. By the way, your tea is sick.
Thank you. If you ever want more, just you know which door to knock.
I'll give you a holla. They go to leave.
I think I finally figured out who the fuck she is, and I'm fucking internally just trying not to say anything.
As Grace just like watches her leave. Yeah, we'll give you a holla. As they go out. As they leave, Nadia just sort of leans back, watching them as the door closes. We got some funny girls, huh?
Yep.
That's not very nice to say while they're gone. We should call them funny when they're here.
No. This is friendly banter. I'm pretty sure they're calling us something while we're talking about them.
Oh my god,
so
can you
cool,
believe
you
those
guys-
freaks? I'm like,
Fucking weirdos.
But yeah, hey, at least our exploration wasn't too much of a letdown.
I wonder how many other people we're gonna be able to talk about that world with. You think it'll just be them?
I doubt it.
Looks like some of our
Considering-
teachers kind of care about it. More people than I thought are really kind of okay with magic existing.
I mean, it was like what Tilly mentioned. People from our world went to their world, so yeah.
Do you guys remember the mass deportation incident that happened? That still happened. You guys remember when a bunch of people from the suddenly just showed up?
Point is, I mean, this information is only so much we can deal with. So even if we give out nilly-willy, I don't think anything bad will happen unless we get into specifics. So I guess be a bit wary.
You guys see the door go to open. As it does, stepping in, you see what appears to be 3 people. The 2 that you had saw before, as well as this 3rd person here appear in front of the door. As she opens and sees the 3 of you in there. Oh, what's going on in here? I expected to see 1 waiting for me, but not 3.
We're just having tea.
That's fine. Just coming in for something real quick. Let me squeeze past you. Well, guess you're smaller. I'll go over here.
That's my butt.
The fuck does that mean? The other 2 just sort of stand in the hall as they're watching in. You see that the one that you had saw earlier that was leaving with her, the one with white hair, just sort of like looks into the room, looks to you. You see the other one, the one with more of a yellow blonde, to give a bit of a wave toward the 3 of you. Neither one of them say much of anything. They just give a smile and wave as they're waiting outside. You see that the one in there from before, your roommate, goes right over toward one of the boxes on the walls and grabs one of the ones that Grody was looking at before. As they grab it, they seem to just look it over. They give it a light shake as you hear some kind of metal clanging inside, and they nod. Good, still here. As they make their way out and about.
Worried something was going missing?
I had a bit of a time keeping my paws on this one, to be honest.
Gotcha. I'll make sure to be careful and, make sure no one takes anything when they're invited.
Oh, don't worry. Normal people probably won't come here to take anything, and anybody who does, you'll probably just get in the way. So I'd just let them take it. We'll get it back eventually, but just try to keep an eye on their faces if you can. Unless they're like showing weapons at you, then don't. They start heading to the door.
You have a
What do
safe
you mean
day.
weapons? Oh, don't worry about it. You're probably all fine.
Probably doesn't seem reassuring.
You're definitely all fine.
You should start with definitely.
Yeah,
Holy shit, the freshman killer.
yeah, the definitely doesn't really feel all that good coming out of you the second time. I don't know what to tell you then.
Could you explain what's going on?
Nope. But lucky you, without this being in the dorm, you're not gonna have any kind of worries until I get the next one. So yeah, toodles.
Okay, goodbye.
They go to the door. As they do, they motion to the two of them, and then they point back inside. As she does, she steps out. The one in the white goes off with her. As the other one starts stepping over toward the three of you. Sorry about that. Here you go. As he hands out what appears to look like a card back. And Lindo, here is an actual card back for you.
Oh,
A literal card back.
One of these.
Neato.
As he hands it out to you, he then hands out one over to Jim and to Nadia as well. Sorry about that. I wouldn't take much to heart. We have everything under control.
Yeah, sure. Just make sure she doesn't stay out too late.
She's really overestimating everything, I promise you. And honestly, she's probably gonna come in late like she always does. She's not really one to sleep very well throughout the night. She takes a lot of naps in the day. Just thought you should know as a roommate.
Sorry, my internet fully died on me.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, she's not really one to sleep through the night, so she'll probably come back as late as she did last time. She usually naps throughout the day at different times, so just thought you should know as a roommate.
Well, that's at least good to know.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
As he hands off the, I guess, hush packs.
Yep.
Don't worry, guys, nothing's wrong here, trading cards. The three of them leave, and at that point, Nadia looks over to you. So, like, seriously, I could probably set you up with my other. I'd probably set you up with my other roommate over here.
It's fine.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
All right. Okay, I'm just a couple doors away, though.
Of course, of course. If she's not gonna be in the room all the time, it should be easy to deal with.
And if I'm not, you can always make your way over to the guys or over toward Jim. I'll probably sleep through everything, so you probably shouldn't rely on me.
What, Jam? You don't want to spend time with me? How hurtful.
I'm just saying, at night, if you ever came to me, I'd probably sleep through everything, so you probably shouldn't even waste your time.
Heavy sleeper?
Very.
Well, you need your sleep. She'll give Jim a pat.
As you give Jim a pat and you say that again, you notice the bags under her eyes.
You really
She sleeps so well every night.
Such a heavy sleeper.
It just cuts back to her just being wide awake, bloodshot eyes.
I can see dead people. No.
I can see dead people.
We could still try and look for someone to do at this point.
Yeah, let's go. As the three of you would go to step out, you guys would see coming around from where the forest is, these three. Just coming straight out of the woods. Looking, looking slightly wet.
Should I ask even?
Actually, this one you should actually absolutely ask. This is a great group to be here. All right, hold on, huddle up.
Hi,
Huddle
Blade
up.
Ruin.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. Oh, move some aside. Excellent. Huddle up.
Hello.
He looks over to his door, really contemplating not dealing with this right now.
You're not gonna
Okay,
believe
so what
this.
happened?
You're not gonna believe this.
Mhm.
We found a hole.
No, we
Wow.
should lead in the first thing that happened to us.
Yeah.
What,
you
like
should
the
probably-
Scottish fox?
The Scottish fox.
Okay, so we found a Scottish fox. It was alright. I wanted to eat oats.
Wow.
Okay, so you found the Scottish fox.
Alright,
Mhm.
alright.
What?
I think.
No, it's easier to just to go with it. Trust me.
We found.
think- Oh, sorry.
No, say it. Go ahead.
I think Gregor, unfortunately, is underestimating things. We found the hole.
Wow.
It was an ancient-looking well in this modern, kind of floating tower.
Okay.
No time
Or
travel,
spirit stuff happened.
unfortunately.
So you guys found the hole. Good job.
And we jumped on it.
Why the fuck did you jump down the hole?
A girl
Well-
told me to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Wow.
You should have been there. It was impressive. You're right, Jam. Yeah, she gets it.
No, Jam, don't encourage him.
Oh.
He might jump down another hole.
I mean, if they lived through it, so it's
I
probably
mean, I
a
can
really
see funny holes I want to jump down into.
they lived
It's
through it,
probably
so it's
happened.
probably a good adventure, right?
It was a weird
Yeah,
one.
actually, turns out we fell into that hole. We fell into this like pile of cods, a bunch of fake traps. Here are the fake traps.
Okay, now I was about to be listening, and then I stopped listening.
No. Listen again.
Oh, okay.
Then we walked into this weird dungeon thingy,
Wow.
like a weird dragon dungeon. And apparently one of Talia's cards stopped. One of your cards started glowing or something.
Yes, one of my cards started glowing. One of the special ones that me and Kate got.
Apparently it means he's got trauma and a good guy, but we knew that last one.
I've
Okay,
never
so-
said I was a bad person.
I'm hyping you up. Come on.
Which card are you talking about?
The Gilded Dragon little one-star tuner thing.
Oh, this one. This little boy. Oh, girl, I don't know currently. Let me find it. There we go. Here you are.
Yeah,
A splendid dragon, right?
Where's it at?
It's at my table. I'll bring it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at him.
And so we
That's
saw a
true.
mural of like a bunch of dragons with eggs. Two of those eggs looks like they had like cracked and glowing. They matched like two of like these fiery sconces on like two of these like four sets of paths. It's pretty weird.
So, dragon
We met a bunny girl.
Oh, okay. You met a bunny girl?
I'm back. What?
Gamble roulette bunny.
Like Nadia was kind of like looking over to the car, but then like, what? I'm back now.
Gamble roulette bunny, I think her name was.
Yeah, she's Gamble Bunny Roulette. It's like the Gamble Bunny. Okay, it's like this one. And first of all, she sells cards. Turns out that she's like the goblin, I think.
hmm She also had friends that apparently owned the place, and it was in the satellite originally, but now it's up here.
Oh yeah, that part. Apparently those friends like blew up and survived, which means they're out there somewhere.
Then Professor Wells mentioned something about the satellite disappearing.
The satellite walked away.
Hmm.
It grew
Yeah, but-
legs.
I guess that checks out from his story.
And
So
there
you
seemed
found
to
someone
be
who can sell us cards.
Yes.
Yeah, we were mostly looking for like the tiny phantom dealer guy. He was apparently around the well, but he wasn't there then.
Hmm.
And it seems there might have been survivors of the satellite, non-spirit ones too.
Well, that actually could help out quite a lot. We learned of injustice.
Yes.
Of justice.
Yes, there's a lot of injustice in the world.
No,
What
I mean
specifically?
injustice in the raw dorms.
Mm-hmm.
The raw dorms? Hold on,
Yeah.
what happened?
Apparently, the teacher there is crazy.
Yeah, she's only letting the good students mess with the decks and, well, sorry, the strongest students mess with the decks.
Did I meet the teacher?
The teacher they're talking about, Taliesin, I would like you to roll me for your instinct, please.
My instincts. Man.
Because you would have met
Become
both of the you would have
instinctual.
met both of the teachers. I just want to know
Yeah.
if anything happened while you were there.
You know what? Here we go. Just give me more guidance, please.
Of course.
Please, I need more.
This totally isn't my way of
you would've-
delaying the roll or anything.
Because you would have had some experience with these teachers. However, you would have left before everything actually started. So I wanted to know
Yeah.
how much you would know in this situation.
Yeah, so I will have put one in. I will roll twice.
You also can roll one more time because of fleetings.
Fleetings, yay. 14. 18.
Ooh.
And then the final roll, come on, let me see that nice natural 20 that's actually a 19. All right, so 17 altogether.
While you think back, a lot of things has happened, Taliesin. A lot of things have
Yeah.
gone down in the last couple of days. But you do remember that whenever you were speaking with the people in the raw dorm, they were waiting until after the first test was going to be going down. But you do know that they have started something in there called the Millennium Duel. The Millennium Duel, from what you understand, is the male teacher. You remember him as being the one with the dual thong. The male teacher as basically trying to make sure that the ones who are in Raw are the best of the best, so that they can, by the end of this year, have the Raw dorm overtake the Obelisk dorm.
Best of the best, so they're trying to make a hierarchy system.
Yeah, something like that. Again,
They're
they called it
doing
like
right,
the Millennium Duel. It was kind of weird. I didn't want to get too into it because I assumed, I have to go up to Obelisk and,
It seems another fool has tried to use the disgusting definition of Darwinism.
I guess. I don't really know entirely what it was about, but
Apparently
Yeah.
they were, if you lose a duel or if you win a duel, even if it isn't against a Raw student, they then have you fight against the most powerful of the year. And if you lose to them, then you can't mess with your deck and they take it from you during your free time.
That
That
sounds
doesn't
really
make any
stupid.
sense.
that's...
I mean, it's a way to make sure the winner stays on top.
It's also a good way to look at all the different cards in someone's deck. Nadia just kind of looks over. If you're wanting to make someone out to be the strongest, then maybe they're looking to take some of the cards from the other students.
Most likely.
That's a good point you're making there.
I'll teach students on how to strategize against multiple
So-
decks.
Maybe just weird.
So it's theft, pretty much.
We don't have any
Oh,
evidence,
no.
so we can't make any accusations.
We should stop them.
We can't do anything because we have no evidence.
No, we can't do anything yet. Because we will have evidence.
How did y'all find out about this?
Yeah, we talked to two girls.
Ah,
The ones Gregor you were flirting with.
That's you're gonna need to write it a little more.
You gotta be a lot more specific.
They were in Slifer, the one that was the Garu, and the one with the sharp teeth.
Oh.
The one you fumbled.
I need to walk away from it. Alright, you guys take a moment. I'm gonna.
Gregor, we need to investigate this corruption.
Yeah, we can
can't do
investigate that
anything.
later. I need to be in my room for a minute.
Listen, right now we can't do anything about any corruption.
so the Raws are dealing with that whole situation. It's kind of fucked for them. But I dodged that bullet.
I mean, if you're planning on going up, if any of us are planning on going up, we're gonna have to deal with them at some point.
Mm-hmm. Which means we need to strategize and think about this very carefully.
Now I'll go to Obelisk.
I think at this point, the only person that's really deciding fully if they're gonna be going up is Jim here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And any decision you make, we will,
Now he doesn't want to.
any decision you make, we will respect. Although we will miss you.
I mean, it's not like we can't hang out.
I mean, I will miss you. You'll probably be hanging out with all your Obelisk friends.
Well, they have to go through Raw first, which is the problem here.
Wait a minute.
You
can-
could just
You guys started in the Obelisk. Why didn't you just go to Raw? Why'd you get all the way down to Slifer?
And that's
I
what we were
mean-
talking to the Chancellor about. Apparently, because we just didn't make anything on that test, they decided to put us all the way down. The Obelisk said that they did not approve of our scores,
Truancy.
but the Raws don't like the fact that we just skipped completely out. It doesn't seem very
Yeah.
fair. You can just go straight from one to the other when you can't rise to those, but she shrugs.
Yeah.
So far, nothing's felt very fair yet.
Yep. Truly is an education system that is the most respectful.
So either we go up and go ahead.
It's part of the reason I didn't take the card game as a major. It just feels like another case of hierarchy and I don't know.
The gang discovers just last inequality.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
I used to like the card game until I learned about meta.
Me too, buddy.
At this point, it doesn't really matter. We are going to have to either decide to make our way up in one way or the other. That being said, at this point, they look over toward Jim and then look over back to you guys. There really isn't any reason for us to worry about dorms since we can kind of just jump straight into the pros, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So even if we stay here or if we do move up, there's not really that much of a difference. There's at least a little bit of a difference, but we'll you know, that's good. It's inspirational.
It's like a real underdog story.
Mhm.
Right in the making, right here in the storm.
If we were to raise the ranks, we'd be closer to the enemies, wouldn't we?
I mean, that's one way to get into Raw. Yeah.
Not saying there aren't any enemies.
Very-
That's saying there aren't any enemies here in Slifer.
True. But
There are those geese.
it feels like in this society that was made in these walls, those of a higher rank have more privileges.
Well, those
Yes.
of a higher rank don't have a duel shop. We do.
Exactly. We have our advantages. Which we
Oh.
should probably be going to check.
That is something, though. We might need to try and limit ourselves a little bit on that front. We don't want the teachers and chancellor to think that we've kept those boxes of cards, right? And that we're just pulling them out as we need them.
I mean, let's put it like this. The Chancellor's already vouched for us, and he'll probably do his best to defend us. If the other teachers think what they think, well, we'll be stuck in Slifer still. And besides, we
long
can
as
just make
we-
it to the pros.
As long as we don't let anyone here know about the extra shop, then they won't even know how we got anything. We've already been cleared of that, so let's just not tell anyone else about it.
See?
All right.
Problem solved.
Someone go
So
and
he's
get
gonna-
go and get Gregor. If we're gonna go,
Mhm.
we should go soon.
Very well. I'll go get him.
Is Sam still in the dorms, or is he still out?
Shrugs.
Go give him a check.
Which one was Gregor's?
Towson goes to Gregor's door because he knows.
You mean the one right next to him?
Oh, right. It's that one. Yeah, I meant to knock on that one.
Gregor's at the very end one, I believe.
Yep.
Gregor,
That's
you
where I
hear
was.
you hear two knocks on the door.
Who is it?
It's us, your favorite people in the world.
I mean, I guess you are my favorite people in the world. I suppose you can comment.
We can't be. We're not
Comes
women.
in.
He's so proud of himself.
You guys open. Gregor, what you doing?
I just came here to sit on the bed and pick up with the fact that I just fumbled 2 women like nothing. I totally didn't like set up a date and then fall into a hole and now I have to deal with that.
Oh, we're going with
It's
that's canon.
fine.
Let's go.
It's
Hell yeah.
canon now.
It's fine. You have the other
Gregor
girl that you.
Gregor at least thinks it's canon.
At least he thinks it's canon. They're like, what? We were.
You just
no, that wasn't gonna
I'm just
happen."
imagining the interaction is Gregor's like, hey, you wanna go do something? And then there's, oh yeah, far out. What are you doing? What are you saying? No, we're leaving. Come on.
No, wait. Oh yeah. Oh, now it's happening.
Yeah.
Totally tubular.
Yeah, you too, baby.
My fucking god.
What time were you supposed to date them?
I'm ready to go.
Well, yeah, but what place?
You know, I thought I was gonna go to their dorm and I'm gonna. So don't worry about it. What do you need?
We were gonna go try and get some stuff from Roulette. Is
Oh,
Sam in here or is he? I don't know.
Sam is
Looks
not
like
in
a-
here.
yeah, no, Sam's been out for a bit, I think.
You guys
You
know
want to
that you can only go to roulette apparently once a day. So if you decide not to go, Gregor, then you won't be able to get any cards today.
Do you want to flirt with the demonic bunny girl? Batting
That
on
might
him on the
help.
back.
That might help. But I still feel kind of weird living on Sam. I thought I was gonna tell him, but I guess I can bring more for him.
You could write in the well with a heart. And by
So
well, I
big
mean...
friend.
You can just
no,
buy a bunch of
act-
packs for him if you feel that bad.
Yeah, that's
just
what I was
use the-
thinking. And Benny, you're a genius. The walls, specifically the walls of this well, will hear of our love for generations.
What?
I'm being facetious. I'm gonna get something to write down. Calm down.
Okay.
Well,
Alright,
so-
where are we going?
Back to the well.
I mean, yeah, I was just. Let's move!
All right. We'll fill you in on the
Ooh.
other stuff we found out a bit ago too, like the Millennium Duel and the Raw dorm.
You guys make your way out as you guys get ready to go. At this point, Kate, you, Nadia, and Jim have no idea where these things are, so you'll have to follow the boys into the dark forest. I'm sure they won't get lost.
It's fine.
Hey, where's the hole?
It was supposed to be
There's
a
an
hole here.
IOU sign here.
What have you done with my stick?
We haven't done anything. Please,
James.
please bear us.
But no, as you guys are going out there, it's like, okay, let's make our way. Adventure.
Very well. And be
Adventure.
careful. The sticks may deceive you.
I'm going
six-
to ignore that.
The 6 of you make your way away from the dorms into the forest. As you do, heading off into the forest. We're going to linger on this area for a second as you guys head off, potentially finding a fox in there, potentially finding other things of note in there.
A fox or a rabbit or something, you know.
We see, as you all leave, one of the doors open on the first floor. A person sticking their head out and watching you guys go.
Gasp.
A card shop, huh? And I think that's where we're going to end things for the day.
The freshman killer's gonna have to kill us?
Oh, you know, we have to kill him and then we do a weekend at Bernie's.
I mean,
It's like, what happened to the
Fuck
third
that.
year?
He fell down a well.
How are we gonna weekend at Bernie's? Are we gonna be like, hey guys, I sure, you know what? I don't hate freshmen anymore. I've taken a new leaf. Here's my resignation letter. I'm good to go away forever now. Bye. Whee!
And we toss them into the waters.
I
Also,
wanna.
if I had any girlfriends, I'm giving them to Gregor.
Because they were possessions of mine.
Yeah, don't say that. I don't want to possess women.
So
That feels weird.
Since it is the end of the game, do we want to wait for the beginning of the game to do the drawing, or do we draw them now, or?
We should wait because you guys might have something happen before you go in the well.
Okay.
Le gasp. Okay.
Gasp. But as you
It's
guys,
gonna be
but as you guys are going out, we will come back to this next week. Sorry that game may feel a little short today. I'm starting to get really sweaty and I'm starting to get really hurty in my throat. So
That's fine. It's no
You're
problem.
getting sweaty, mom spaghetti.
so sweaty,
Mom.
mom spaghetti, eating spaghetti while I'm sweaty. Pants are wetty.
Uh-oh.
But yes, we have established a new bond with two of the raw students. You have learned of some crazy freaking Spartan-like dueling system that is enabled over in the raw dorms. That is definitely pretty sus. But hey, maybe Grace and Grody with a question mark will have done a good job by making friends with all of you. Who knows?
And now Gregor will be forever tormented because he left some women hanging.
It's gonna hurt me forever.
Grace and Grody, who definitely have grown up in downtown.
Definitely downtown.
If they were Nick Little should have said hi to them. Fine. The eclipse for life.
It's like, oh, just downtown. We're from downtown over there. In that general direction.
I hear Eclipse saying.
You too?
But yeah, with all that being said, we're gonna end things here. The recording is gonna be over. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and thank you guys very much for looking into some things. There's a very big happiness coming from me that you guys have opened this area up sooner than I thought, because I know for a fact as soon as I mentioned what was gonna happen in this gold area, I knew that Emerald would be like, no. Taliesin's like, no, I don't think I need to go over there. And then pretty fine.
I don't need to have any trauma. I am traumaless.
I don't have any.
You know what?
Don't roll to know who the Blythe family is.
Let's thank Gregor's horniness to get us cards.
It's a really good area. You guys potentially, I will have to change up some of the packs that they offer, because they do offer some high level packs from the last thing. I'm just going to assume because Gahad is no longer there, they have a little bit less of stock. So I will have to change their packs up slightly, but I will still have them be probably much better than the packs you guys are going to be getting from Wicked Phantom Dealer for a while.
Hey.
Oh, silly Phantom Dealer.
Once again, another group of people cucks Phantom Dealer.
It's fine. He can get better packs.
Phantom Dealer's probably like, oh, they're going to find me and I'll give them cards and they're going to be thankful to meet me. They found another what?
But yes, I will end the recording here. Thank you guys very much. We will come back to us next week where we will figure out more things and maybe get some more cards and maybe have a duel with the freshman killer. Look how intimidating he is.
Look
For
at
the
your
record, I
It
changed
looks
my
like
outfit.
Kyle.
Oh yeah, you have another outfit in. Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That's awesome!
The freshness factor.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I completely forgot that I put that in today and completely forgot it existed after a minute.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sick. Leave me
saw
alone.
the free thing later on, so I was like, I'll just do it for the next session.
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
It's all
It's
good.
cute.
It's fine.
But yes, with all that being said, my dudes, Till next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Boy.
Goodbye.